Boo Boo, sit. Good dog.
Martini and Rossi Grosso. Mixed with soda or juice or just on its own. It's stirring. Discover Martini and Rossi Grosso.
My choosing HIP was really a natural.
Dr. Doris Weathers.
My father was a family physician who was one of the founding physicians at one of the groups. There's nothing more exciting than to be around children, to watch them grow, to be able to make a difference in their lives. I even like to deal with difficult mothers and fathers.
At HIP, you'll find a doctor you can call your own. Just ask at work about HIP's health plan for Greater New York.
They call it Hell's Half Acre. It's a jail. Don't get sent here. Watch your Current Affair Extra tonight at 10:30 on Fox 5.
From Channel 5 New York, this is a Fox News Update.
Coming up on Fox News at 11, Secretary of State Schultz is back in Israel working on a plan for Mideast peace.
Today's two-alarm fire at Harlem's Schomburg Plaza led to violence between tenants and police.
Cardinal O'Connor celebrated Easter Mass at St. Patrick's as Catholic homosexuals protested outside.
And despite gray skies, Fifth Avenue was a riot of color today with balloons and Easter bonnets. We'll see you at 11.
Hello. Well, every week we film this show in front of a live audience, so we thought it would be nice this week for me to open the show sitting in the audience. What do you think? Yeah! Don't you think this is fun? Yeah.
Do we get paid for this?
Yes, everyone who talks on TV gets paid. Oh, hi, Tracy. Love your show, Tracy.
How you doing, Tracy?
I live in the valley.
Velveeta versus butter. Watch. Which melts better? Velveeta was just made to melt. Velveeta versus cheddar. See how much more smoothly, more evenly Velveeta melts. Never separates or gets oily. Try it yourself.
Velveeta versus a snowplow.
Which melts better, more smoothly, more easily? Velveeta. Velveeta really cooks.
Revlon faces aren't afraid to get close. Not this close, or even this close.
Revlon's created new complexion makeup with Siloxane 3 complex. It's virtually undetectable. You can't even feel it. Yet it perfects to a degree never before possible. So close-ups never look made up.
This close, or even this close.
New complexion makeup. The most unforgettable women in the world wear Revlon.
Wasn't the breeze that tickled your knees, was Kay's feather duster. Oh, waste not, worry not.
Oh, any excuse?
like a provocative pose, huh, Kay?
Don't get your meaning, Clinton.
No, but you were bending over.
Yes. I was bending over, so, why should that be provocative?
I was making a joke.
Oh, good. And the joke was?
That you were bending over just to be in that position. That you were trying to be provocative. I mean, your bottom was raised in the air.
So, if I was... Clinton.
Sorry. Oh, this letter came for your registered mail. I signed for it.
Oh, thanks very much. Very kind of you. Crazy little prankster. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, goodness. Oh. Hello, Mummy. It's Kay. There's bad news, dear. Are you sitting down? You're lying down. You've fallen down? Oh, dear, no broken bones, I hope, because we can't afford it. The Keystone Insurance Company's cancelled your medical policy. Mummy, come on, it's not as bad as you think, dear. We're going to have to skimp on a few prosthetics, and, there's some new.
Okay, I want these accounts invoiced right away.
Yes.
Well, what's the matter with you? You look ashen.
Mummy, putting you on hold. Mr. Leroy, they've cancelled Mother's medical policy.
Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, get these out right away. I have a big meeting.
Mr. Leroy, you've got to help me.
What do I know about invoices? Do it yourself. I can't do it.
Mr. Leroy, you've got to ring the Keystone Insurance Company and say that they can't cancel Mother's policy. I mean, we are huge clients of theirs. They can't do this to people, please. This is my line here.
Oh, Kay. Sit down now. Kay? I don't have the authority to do that. I may appear to be an imposing captain of industry, but I have very little power. You're one of the few people I can push around.
Then who does have the authority?
The Chief Executive Officer, Elizabeth Phelps.
And, I shall go to see her. Come in. Excuse me. May I beg your ear for a massive problem that I have? I suppose. I'm Kay Clark from Distribution. I'm 41 years old, and I've worked for this company since I was 17, first in the London branch and now here in Rhode Island. I've never missed a day, never been a minute late, never asked for a thing, never had a waking thought that wasn't about serving this company and my mother. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. It's tough to meet guys.
They want to cut off Mother's medical insurance. I earn $22,000 a year, and Mother's medical expenses are approximately $247,000 annually. If I have to assume these expenses myself, I will clearly fill the pittance. I'm asking that you send a letter to Keystone Insurance saying you will discharge them as this company's carrier unless they rectify this wrong. I'm asking it as proof that there is humanity in corporate America. Some civilizing grace that shelters us from the fires of hell. Some cool drop of kindness to soothe the lives of loyal workers. What do you say, Mrs. Phelps?
I thought so. You think that I'm Mrs. Phelps. I'm only her secretary. She has the big office. But I know that if she heard this, she would do what she always does. Say no and ask you to take a urine test.
Yeah. Suppose that's that, then. I'll, see myself out and take me some time.
Listen, Kay. What the hell? She signs anything I put in front of her. Consider it taken care of.
No. No. That would be dishonest. That's not my way, I'm afraid.
That is just the answer I was hoping you would give. I am indeed Mrs. Phelps.
Oh?
Yes. And rest assured, your mother will not be taken off the insurance program.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Phelps. Thank you so much, Mrs. Phelps. Mrs. Phelps. Thank you. Oh, golly gosh, yes. Silly cow. A picture plastered all over the front of the annual report.
He's your grandpa. Now get in there and talk to him.
Gather round, kids, and I'll tell you about the good old days.
Oh, man.
You know, when I was your age, I had to walk 20 miles just to get to school. And back then, we didn't have pacifiers. We had to suck on pieces of wood. And in my day, we didn't have TV sets. We used to sit on a grandpa's lap all evening and listen politely to his entertaining stories.
Was your grandpa a liar, too?
No, but his lap was awful slippery. I love to see you blush.
Introducing Blush Chablis.
Smile is fine any time, but I love to see you blush.
It's the beautiful new wine from Gallo that captures what a blush is all about.
One more time.
New Gallo Blush Chablis. It's what happens when a white wine decides to blush.
I love to see you blush.
Home is where the heart is, where you got your start, where the sweetest part is. Feel the warmth of my mama's kitchen, taste the goodness of home. Welcome home, welcome back to Kentucky Fried Chicken. A little bit of home in your hand. You're never too far, so come as you are. Kentucky Fried Chicken is home.
Okay, bring it forward a little bit. Keep it coming. It ain't gonna fit, Charlie. Just trust me. Hold it there. Just lower it a little bit.
Charlie, it ain't gonna fit.
Take it easy. Just be gentle with it. It'll be fine. Just lower it a little bit more.
Okay.
Just lower it.
Sorry, Charlie.
Take it easy.
I knew it wouldn't
Wait,
fit,
get
Charlie.
it up.
Come on, I knew it wouldn't fit. No way.
If it's out there, it's in here.
I knew it wouldn't fit.
The 9X Yellow Pages. Why would anyone need another?
Once upon a time, there was a happy little elf.
Can't something bad happen to the elf?
The happy little elf hummed a happy little tune.
Oh, come on, man.
But suddenly, the happy little elf stopped.
Why'd the happy little elf stop?
Because he realized he was actually a clumsy little elf.
Come on, man. I haven't been arrested. I'm here to identify somebody.
I suppose that means you better than me.
Yeah. I'm here because I was on the freeway. And I saw this gorgeous guy in a midnight blue Porsche 911 Carrera. And I thought, Brenda, for once, do one brave thing in your life. Pull over next to him, honk your horn, make him pull over, get out the car, fall in love, go out to dinner, have a baby, you know. But I couldn't do it. I called the police. I gave them his license plate number. I said that he hit my car and drove away. Do you think that was wrong?
Okay, we're ready for you.
Oh, wish me luck.
So, this is the guy that was driving the car you described.
Not him.
I told you. Now, can I go now, please?
Are you sure? He matches the description exactly. Right down to the stonewashed guest jacket.
Not him.
You can go.
Thanks.
I thought you wondering who I am.
Well, I just wondered why the hell I was even arrested.
I get that.
You had me pulled out of my office in front of all my co-workers and handcuffed and thrown in the back of a police car like some common street scum?
You make it sound so negative.
What made you do it?
Okay, I'll tell you, but, this isn't easy for me. I saw you in your car. I thought you were cute. So I had you arrested.
You had me arrested because you thought I was cute. What do you do if the guy's a hunk? Blow his kneecaps off?
Okay, so maybe it was wrong, but, it's really hard to meet people in this town. And, like, I'm really sick of the bar scene. I'm just... Oh, what's your name, anyway? 'Cause mine's Brenda.
Brenda, what you did was psychotic. I think I'm an adventurous guy, but I tend to think twice before I date nutcases.
Just like my shrink says. Brenda, you're an idiot. Look, I didn't mean to cause you any trouble. I didn't want to make you hate me. I just wanted to meet a nice guy. And you look like such a nice guy. Driving along 101, you know, sing like the radio. I just saw a picture of myself next to you, sitting there, and, you know, us singing along together. I'm really not a bad person, okay? I mean, I'm a little bit lonely, a little bit shy, and I'm sorry.
Hey. It's okay. I feel that way sometimes. You know, I guess it's almost flattering that you found me attractive enough to have me arrested. Hey, maybe we can go for that drive sometime. My name is Eric.
I'd like that, Eric. When?
Tonight?
Oh, wow. That'd be so great to drive around in that Porsche of yours.
Oh, that's not my Porsche, no. That's my boss's. I drive a Honda.
You mean like tonight you would be driving a Honda?
Yeah, Honda Civic.
Eric, I already have a date tonight. Oh, Brent, what a waste of time.
Come on, Gramps. Tell us a scary story.
You want it scary, eh?
That's right, old-timer.
This is a story of a very...
You killed Grandpa. No way, man. Society killed Grandpa. Face it, Bart. You're doomed. Uh-oh.
He'll come. I know he'll come. Today he won't come. I'll hear from him. I'll definitely hear from him. He's gonna call. I know he will call. Today I will definitely hear from him. Tim. Tim. I know. What? No, no. Oh, he still hasn't come. He didn't call? Audrey, okay, all right, listen to me. You have got to get over him. It is time to move on with your life now. I can! Yes, you can. I can! You can! Listen to me. You can just pick up that phone and you call yourself another washing machine repairman. Don't you understand? I'm still under warranty. Well. Why doesn't he come, Nancy? I don't know. Every day I call his service, and they say that he will be here sometime between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. And every day I wait until long after dark, and he still hasn't shown. Oh, they stink. He was just calling. I know. Call me, then I can leave this house. Yes. I can get on with my life. Yes. He doesn't. All right, Audrey, take it easy now. Listen to me. I think what we should do is take a walk and, come on, take a walk and get some fresh air, all right? No. Why not? Why? I did that once. I went out to get some wool ice, came back, and he called, and I hadn't been here. Oh, my. He left me a note saying, I'll call you to let you know I'm coming, and he didn't call. Oh, what are you going to do? I tell myself, what's done is done. I tell myself, don't be a fool. Play the field. Have a lot of fun. It's easy when you play it. I tell myself, don't be a chump. That's right. Who cares? Let him stay away. There's a million of these guys. When the phone rings, and I jump, and as I grab the phone, I pray. Let it please be him. Oh, dear God, it must be him. It must be him. Or I shall die. Answer that phone. Go ahead. Or I shall die. Pick it up. Hello. Oh, dear God, it must be him. But it's not him. That's when I die. That's when I die. Terrible. After a while, I'm myself again. I take the pieces off the floor. Put my heart back on that shelf again. Look, girl. He's not gonna hurt me anymore. That's the way it should be talking. I'm not a puppet on a string. again I start to pray. Let it please be him. Oh, dear God, it must be him. It must be him. It must be him. Oh, I shall die. I feel this one in my gut. It's him. Oh, I shall die. I know it's him. I'll get it. Hello, hello. Oh, dear God, it must be him. But it's not him. Son of a bitch. When I die. Again I die. Put the phone down. Put it down. Okay, listen to me. All right, listen, I'm doing a wash at my house, okay? Now you take this. We're gonna do the wash at my house, all right? Just take it easy. Okay, I know. Come on, easy girl. Easy does. But you got it? All right, take it. Forget it. Just forget about him. Oh, forget it. That's a girl. That's it. No, forget it. There's a million of these guys.
Which do you prefer, Bart? The gas chamber or the electric chair?
I was just pulling your leg.
Hallelujah! He's alive!
That's what I like to see. Everybody having a good time. Bart?
Walter, this is Mother. Mother, Walter wants to use the phone. Fine, right there.
Second class phone, they're making second class phone.
Oh, that silly phone. Use our AT&T phone in there.
For phones that work like phones are supposed to work, stick with the first-class phones of AT&T.
It's okay. It works.
Clear as water. New Clean and Clear conditioner from Revlon. Clearly beautiful. Look, most conditioners appear greasy and heavy in water. Look again. What you can't see is what laboratory research proves. New oil-free Clean and Clear conditioner leaves less to weigh your hair down. Fabulous body. Incredible shine. New Clean and Clear conditioner and shampoo from Revlon. So beautiful.
Let's go. You're going to be late. Why does it have to be today? Don't worry. It'll be okay. Come on.
On days like this, special days, more women trust Tampax than any other tampon or pad.
I can't look. Look!
Tampax, even more than protection.
Hi, I'm John Mulrooney, the new host of The Late Show, and we have totally new guests, a totally new set, and I'm totally prepared. So watch me tomorrow.
Oh, my God! I'm so tired, you know. And my Miss Mabel, my baby, isn't helping. In the night last night, 3:30 in the morning. I'm going, what is it? I'm running around the room, running around the room, and I find this stupid little Mickey Mouse alarm clock that I let her mess with in the day. She's left it on for 3:30 in the morning. I feel like going in a stupid little nursery and going, take it off! Oh, she's only 17 months old. What a mother. Oh, go home! I want to get some sleep! Go home! Go home!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it.
Challenges your mind, leaving it a little stronger, a little nimbler. So, no matter what shape your body's in, reading the journal makes sense. Because after all, even if you can't pick up one of these, you can always pick up one of these.
Call 800-445-4400 for this great journal subscription offer. 13 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 13 weeks, $29.75. Phone 800-445-4400 now for the Wall Street Journal.
With the most sweeping tax changes in history, everyone's asking questions.
Can I still continue to take my IRA?
What's deductible?
Too confusing.
Here's where you'll get all your answers. Because our people know the new tax laws.
They'll save you every dollar possible, so you'll get the biggest refund you have coming.
H&R Block, I know they'd be there. They'd be there to put their hands over my shoulder and put me at ease.
If there's ever a time for H&R Block, it's now.
Don't face the new tax laws alone.
Webster, weekdays at 6 on Channel 11.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I'm Monty Hall. No, I'm sorry. I'm Bert Parks, and welcome to the very first U.S. Man of the Year pageant. Tonight, we select the U.S. Man of the Year for 1988. And let me tell you, it's great to be back in Atlantic City with a whole new sex.
Welcome to Atlantic City and the beautiful Atlantis Casino Hotel. Tonight, for the first time, a winner will be proclaimed U.S. Man of the Year. Here, once again, is our host, Bert Parks, and special guest star, Kathy Lee Crosby.
Now that's a great assortment of men, right?
You bet.
And from all walks of life.
Yes, I must tell you something. They were picked very carefully, state by state, across the country. The competition just isn't based on looks alone or intellect alone or achievement. It's an all-around man.
That's right. Yeah. And to pick that special man, the judges base 25% on physical condition and confidence when the contestants appear in swimsuits.
25% on personality, ease, and self-assurance in formal clothes.
And 50% on personal interviews expressing a positive outlook on life.
Right.
The all-around affirmative man.
But not Superman. These are just regular guys.
Right, like you.
That's right. But special.
Yeah, like you, a real man.
Personality, self-confidence, decency, ambition. What the judges are looking for is the ultimate role model for young men to emulate. It comes down to which of us has the attributes that best personify...
Bert, you said which one of us?
Well, you might as well know I'm competing. Yes, I'm an honorary contender.
Bert.
Stop that.
Bert, you can't.
Why not? Every man in the country is eligible, good moral character, physically fit. I'm a natural.
I think it's time we meet the contestants.
I don't know why this is
Give me bed, give me somebody give me some men who will solid men who will fight for the right day of joy.
Alabama, Robert Daniel Graham. From the state of Alaska, Terry Slaughter. And from Arizona, Bill Fritch. And let's hear it for Arkansas, Mr. Brent Rose.
Here comes California. This is Mark Harris. Colorado, J. Frederick. Connecticut, Bradford C. Child. Delaware, John Cabusco.
And from the District of Columbia, Rick Fenwick. And from the great state of Florida, Gary Wilson. And from Georgia, Michael Lipshay. And from Hawaii, Ron Baker.
Here is Idaho in the person of Ronnie Wilson. Illinois, Mike Crawford. Indiana, Brad Weichart. Iowa, John Lenan. And Kansas, Michael Poigo.
Start me with them who are stout-hearted men, and I'll soon leave you for more.
And from Kentucky, we have Thomas Lee Hickey. And from Louisiana, Mike Bankston. From Maine, Don Wood. And from Maryland, Christian Kruster.
Massachusetts, Bill Keith. Michigan, Jeffrey Safran. Minnesota, here is Kevin Jenkins. Mississippi presents Chuck Clark.
And from Missouri, William Billings, Jr. And Montana, Greg Doolin. Nebraska, Jeff Burianic. And from Nevada, Larry Stevens.
New Hampshire's represented next with Guy Mercier. New Jersey, Rick Hernandez. New Mexico, Thomas Brazil. New York, Herbert McMillan. And North Carolina, Tracy Fowler.
And from North Dakota, Jerry Palmer. From Ohio, we have Larry Shepard. And Oklahoma, Fred Schnackenberg. From the great state of Oregon, Tom Martin.
Pennsylvania, Paul Narduzzi. Rhode Island, Sean Peters. South Carolina, Rafael Garcia III. South Dakota, Phil Baker.
And from Tennessee, Stephen McCord. From Texas, Gene Hansen. And from Utah, Kyle Zollner. From Vermont, Glenn Turner. And Virginia, Joseph Coring.
The state of Washington, Robert Peterson. West Virginia, Steve Poe. Wisconsin, Tim Thorne. And Wyoming, Max Coulthard.
Now, Bert, I just want to know one thing.
What?
Well, where were you?
I was representing North Georgia.
I
I don't know why. I guess they missed it. Are you there?
Right. We'll be right back when some of us get our credentials together.
Yes, we'll be right back.
If you sneeze and have a runny nose and take Sudafed, it won't help. If you sneeze and have a runny nose and take 12-hour contact, it definitely will. Until there's a cure, there's contact.
Lee! Miss Lee! Press-on nails for teens!
Miss Lee press-on nails for smaller hands. Easy to put on as regular Lee press-on nails with 4 extra nails. 24 in all for a more perfectly beautiful fit.
Fun at your fingertips! Miss Lee press-on nails!
Introducing Lee sculptured nails. Long-lasting like salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home. Just glue, brush, shape. If you can polish your nails, you can enjoy Lee sculptured nails like nothing you've ever used before.
Don't be so mean to your hair, baby. Get hot.
VO5 hot oil treatment. 1 minute, once a week to help undo the mean things you do every day. So hair looks healthy, radiant, ooh, hot. Get hot. VO5 hot oil.
Where I work, plants come in all shapes and sizes, and no detail is too small to overlook. Like these, weeds. That's why my entire staff of 45 gardeners regularly uses Green Sweep Weed and Feed with Trimex. Because at Disneyland, even a little weed can be a big problem.
Green Sweep, the official lawn and garden products of Disneyland.
There are muffler shops all over town that want your business. But you know what? Nobody beats Maddest. Mr. Mullen here went looking all over for a muffler shop that had the know-how to get him in and out fast. He could have saved himself a lot of time if he came here first. At Maddest, we do almost 5 million exhaust jobs a year. We can usually get you in and out in less than an hour, no matter what kind of car you have. Hey, we invented this business over 30 years ago. Nobody beats Maddest. Nobody.
Each contestant is judged for physical condition, overall masculine appearance and bearing, and how well his body is proportioned.
It's raining men! Hallelujah, it's raining men! Amen! I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna let myself get absolutely don't get wet. It's raining men! Hallelujah, it's raining men! Every
Swimsuit competition after these words.
Ooh, my skin is dry.
Itchy.
Sensitive. Help!
Try new Vaseline Intensive Care Formula for sensitive skin. It relieves the itch, soothes the sensitivity.
This mirror reveals the whole truth. This woman just washed with soap. See the makeup and dirt soap leaves? I recommend Pond's Cold Cream to lift away what soap doesn't for cleaner, beautiful skin. No soap does what Pond's does beautifully.
Every woman knows that a good diet, medical care, and exercise can make you look and feel better. It's a good idea at any age. But there comes a time when taking care of yourself is not just for looks. After age 55, a woman's risk of heart attack triples. Find out what you can do today. Call the American Heart Association.
He leaned closer. I owe you one, Counselor. She smiled. In that case, I'll let you treat me to a hot lunch. Say the Hotel Francoise. 1 o'clock. Later, he had no complaints about the limited menu. That's the way it is with room service.
When a TV show takes some chances, it has to be Hill Street Blues. Weeknight to 8 on Channel 11 WPIX.
Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow's the day. All Crazy Eddie Superstores will be open from 9 to 9 for Crazy Eddie's most incredible one-day sales event ever. Save up to 60% on all video equipment. Save up to 60% on all stereo equipment. Microwave ovens, car stereos, telephones, camcorders, CD players. Save up to 60% on anything and everything at Crazy Eddie tomorrow during this unparalleled one-day sales event. See Crazy Eddie tomorrow, 9 to 9, for one-day sale prices that are insane.
Now see here, my good man. I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
Read my lips. I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
Don't worry. At Meineke, we install quality Everlast mufflers from just $18.93. Installed.
Ha-ha! Now it is clear. I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
You're not going to pay a lot for quality at Meineke.
Nick Nolte.
I do what I want, I live the way I want, and I'm free. That's disgusting. Oh, yeah?
Deborah Winger. They can't stay together.
What have I got myself into?
They can't stay apart.
There's some things a man can't do alone. Well, what does that mean?
A crazy kind of romance.
It's really something.
Cannery Row. Tuesday at 9 on Channel 11 WPIX.
Thank you very much. Now it's time for our physical condition and swimsuit competition.
Well, Bert, where's your swimsuit?
Oh, well, my body, as you know, is legendary.
Oh, really?
I'm under contract to Jane Fonda.
I see.
Robert Daniel Graham, Alabama. Robert Daniel is studying finance and computer science. In 1986, he was state champion in racquetball.
Terry Slaughter, Alaska. Terry is an inventor and entrepreneur. He keeps in shape with aerobics, paddle tennis, and climbing glaciers.
Bill Fritz, Arizona. Bill is an actor and a model. He once played in a volleyball match against the Russians, and we're not telling you who won, believe me.
Next, Brent Rose, Arkansas. Sports and music are two of Brent's main interests. He makes singing commercials and also plays 2 or 3 hours of racquetball every day.
Here is Mark Harris of California. Mark is a contractor who builds homes. He's an outdoor man, fishing and skiing, depending upon the season.
Jay Frederick, Colorado. Jay is a top travel agent. His special sport is boxing, for which he was coached by the great trainer, Johnny Taco.
From Connecticut, Bradford C. Child. Bradford runs his own paint contracting business. His favorite sports are sailboat racing, skiing, and lacrosse.
From Delaware, John Cabasco. John is a volunteer fireman and also an assembler at General Motors. His ambition is to be a football coach.
From the District of Columbia, here is Rick Fenwick. Rick's wife signed him up for the district pageant without telling him. And when he realized that she considered him the ultimate role model for young men, he was mighty proud.
And next from Florida, Gary Wilson. Gary's a carpenter. He spends his spare time treasure hunting at historic sites. And in 1980, he won the Florida Championship in arm wrestling.
Here is Michael Lipshay from Georgia. Michael plans on becoming an actor. He already works as a stuntman. He specializes in the fast draw, but his marksmanship is as yet unreliable.
And from Hawaii, Ron Baker. Ron is an air traffic controller for the United States Navy. For recreation, he goes in for cliff diving and boogie boarding.
Raleigh Wilson of Idaho. Raleigh is a professional rodeo cowboy. He came in 8th in the World Finals in 1979. When he gets off his horse, he's also a building contractor.
And from Illinois, Mike Crawford. Mike is a dock worker. His favorite sport is rodeo. And in fact, 2 years ago, he was the state champion bull rider.
The state of Indiana is represented by Brad Weichart. When Brad was in high school, his strong point was pole vaulting. Now he skydives.
And from Iowa, John Linan. John was formerly a modeling instructor, and now he's in college studying to be a paralegal. The modeling he does now helps to pay for school.
From Kansas, here is Michael Toigo. Michael is in college working for a degree in nursing. A severe injury got him interested in medicine. His favorite sport, boxing.
And Thomas Lee Hickey from Kentucky. Tom graduated from the University of Louisville on a football scholarship. He's a licensed instrument-rated pilot and referees college basketball.
From the state of Louisiana, here's Mike Bankston. Mike is the credit manager of a bank. He's a former Louisiana State champion trap shooter. He scuba dives, and he does animal imitations. I got to listen to that sometime.
From Maine, Don Wood. Don is a nurse at the Portland City Hospital. He has a black belt in karate, and for horseback riding, he has his own Tennessee Walker.
This is Christian Kreutzer of Maryland. Christian works for the FBI, where he analyzes fingerprints.
Bill Keefe, Massachusetts. Bill has worked hard to become a role model for his brother, who is 9 years younger.
From Michigan, Jeffrey Saffron. Jeff is an actor and a model. He once played a Roman gladiator with strapped-on stage muscles. No need for that now. Jeffrey is also a freelance photographer.
And from Minnesota, Kevin Jenkins. Kevin is a community service worker and counselor. He's really a lifeguard in a way because he rescues teenagers from trouble.
Around the great state of Mississippi, here is Chuck Clark. Chuck is a store manager who writes poetry. His greatest ambition is to write screenplays and to act in his own films. That's pretty good.
William Billings, Jr. from Missouri. William is a specialist in hospital management with programs to fight drug and alcohol abuse.
From Montana, here's Greg Doolan. Greg grew up in foster homes, and the foster parents he loves most are here tonight. Isn't that nice?
And from Nebraska, Jeff Burianic. Jeff graduated from the University of Nebraska, where he majored in business. He likes all sports.
Here's Larry Stevens of Nevada. Larry is a businessman who dreams of being an actor. He's done extensive work as a youth counselor in the fight against drug use and child abuse.
Guy Mercier, New Hampshire. Guy works for the federal government as an air traffic controller in northeastern USA.
From New Jersey, Rick Urbaneta. Rick works as a marketing representative for a New Jersey casino. He enjoys playing lacrosse and tennis.
And from New Mexico, Thomas Brazil. Tom is a wrestling coach at a high school in Albuquerque. He is pursuing his degree in physical therapy and sports medicine.
From New York, Herbert Macmillan. Herbert drives a subway train. His proudest achievement was helping to establish the first drug treatment program the Army set up for Vietnam evacuees.
And from North Carolina, Tracy Fowler. Tracy is studying economics and management at the University of South Carolina.
From North Dakota, Jerry Palmer. Jerry is working for his Ph.D. in veterinary medicine, science rather. He recently made a commercial with a talking cat. The cat got paid more than Jerry did.
And from Ohio, Larry Shepard. Larry is a computer technician when he isn't modeling. He's also a certified lifeguard.
Fred Snackenberg from Oklahoma. Fred won the Air Force Commendation Medal in 1985. He now works for Oklahoma Diagnostic Imaging as a CAT scan technician.
And next we have Tom Martin from Oregon. Tom's a hairstylist who has designed hairdos for many stars. He also raises Arabian horses.
From Pennsylvania, here's Paul Nadusi. Paul is a Vietnam veteran and a kindergarten teacher. He's also an aerobics instructor.
And from Rhode Island, we have Sean Peters. Sean is an actor and model. He was voted Teen Model USA in 1985. He's also very active with the Special Olympics.
Let's welcome from South Carolina, Rafael Garcia III. Rafael is a photographer and model. He's working both sides of the camera. He works as a waiter, he says, because people are most happy when they're eating.
And from South Dakota, Phil Baker. Phil is a children's performer, a sort of Pied Piper. Phil founded the Just Say No Club to teach kids how to say no to drugs.
From the great state of Tennessee, Stephen McCord. At the age of 11, Stephen was voted MVP, Most Valuable Player of the Little League World Series.
And Gene Hansen from Texas. Gene manages a limousine service and is also a professional model.
From Utah, here's Kyle Zollner. Kyle is a licensed insurance broker, also has his own Utah-based computer business.
And from Vermont, Glenn Turner. Glenn is a fitness consultant who practices what he preaches.
This is Joseph Coring from Virginia. Joseph was until recently keeping bees in central Tunisia for the Peace Corps.
And from Washington, Robert Peterson. Robert is a Seattle firefighter and a graduate student in architecture.
From West Virginia, here is Steve Poe. Steve sells computers now, and for 7 years he was a high school basketball coach, won several state and national championships.
From Wisconsin, Timothy Thorne. Tim is a graduate student in financial analysis. His favorite sport is barefoot water skiing.
And finally, from Wyoming, Max Coulthard. Max is a carpenter and gives most of his spare time to Special Olympics. Now you've met them all. Let's hear it for him. What do you say? There they stand, ladies and gentlemen, proud examples of this country's manhood, I'll tell you.
And how could anyone possibly pick one above the others?
Well, I tell you, frankly, if y'all listening, if I were judging, I'd just vote for the most mature.
We'll be right back in a moment, and you can meet our distinguished judges for yourself.
I really
Both of these stop the symptoms of a cold. But 12-hour contact works twice as long as Actifed tablets. So if you're sneezing, congested, or have a runny nose, which would you rather take? Until there's a cure, there's contact.
Drooping eyelid, twisted facial muscles, slurred speech. Many of the early symptoms of myasthenia gravis can be hard to look at, but easy to misdiagnose. Misdiagnoses include anemia, drug problems, even brain damage.
There's a simple test that can tell if you have MG. Ask your doctor about it if you have any of these symptoms, because while I can take this makeup off in minutes, untreated MG just gets worse day by day. Ask your MD about MG.
Murder. It's one of the first sins ever recorded. We fear it, yet we're fascinated by it. But behind the headlines, something terribly ironic usually happens. All too often, the murderer goes on to infamy, while the victim fades from memory. Well, on my next special, you'll see the families of murder victims finally get the chance to confront their killers on Murder, live from Death Row.
Plus a rare interview with Charles Manson. April 13th at 8 on Channel 11 WPIX.
Yeah, I want to run a classified ad in tomorrow's paper. Yeah, for sale. 83 Honda Prelude. 45,000 miles. AC. Moonroof. AM/FM stereo cassette.
It's never easy parting with a Honda, but it does help to know that a Prelude, for instance, retains its value even better than a Mercedes.
You'll take it?
Honda, the car that sells itself, at your New York, New Jersey, Connecticut Tri-Honda dealer.
Just a reminder,
that every week in TV Guide, you'll find something colorful. Pick up your copy of TV Guide today. It's the best thing on television, and it's on sale now.
Of all the Japanese cars serviced by AMCO dealers, half drive away not needing a new transmission. Luck? Skill. To spot the small problems that look like big ones takes experience, and lots of it. In fact, to find a transmission specialist who's fixed more Japanese cars than AMCO, you'd probably have to take your car all the way to Japan. And they don't offer towing.
AMCO, AA, MCO.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now may I present to you the motivating force behind the national competition, Veronica Brancato. Veronica has been a sort of a Joan of Arc, getting this pageant organized across the country. This U.S. Man of the Year pageant is her concept, something for the men. Herself a beauty pageant winner, Ms. Brancato has been tireless in her dedication to this national project. In fact, James Usry, the mayor of Atlantic City, is proclaimed today to be Veronica Brancato Day. And here she is, beautiful, dynamic Veronica Brancato.
Thank you very much. I'm going to be brief. I'd just like to say thank you for being a part of this history-making event, our first of many, many years to come. And now, without further ado, let's introduce the judges. Bert, if you would do the honors, please.
Thank you, Veronica. I will. Now is your chance to meet the judges. Simply wonderful people, deep perception, classical criteria, and a good-looking group, too, and they really...
Steady, Bert, steady, Bert.
Oh, okay, fine. Now, let's first introduce this lady. She is president of Brockway Associates in New York. Lexi was a former Miss World and Miss Venus. She is co-hostess of her TV show, To Your Health. Lexi, please. Suzanne Ringrose, formerly of Universal Pictures, the former casting director of All My Children, currently casting director of Ryan's Hope. Here she is. Bye. Take a bow down. Next is John T. Malloy, author of the bestseller Dress for Success. Mr. Malloy is the foremost authority on how wearing apparel can help you achieve your goals. Here he is. Malloy. And, of course, Lydia Hannibal, nationally known star of the daytime drama series Ryan's Hope. Lydia plays Chris Hanold, an advertising executive. Here she is. Now, these judges will be looking for good physical appearance and condition, self-assurance, masculine appeal, intelligence, and unique charisma. Does that sound like anybody you know?
Mr. Parks.
Yes.
Can we take over here, please?
Well, of course you can, but just don't project too much self-assurance and too much charisma.
No, we all got together on this.
We took a poll backstage.
Yes.
And we picked the one guy in our group
who deserves to be called
Mr. Congeniality.
Yes, we all voted.
That's wonderful.
He's been the friendliest
and the most encouraging to others.
He's helped us to keep our perspective and to appreciate each other.
Mr. Congeniality.
And his name is...
We're going to find out in a minute. Thank you, dear. All righty, this is Mr. Congeniality. Let's see if we can... Oh, they sealed it. Louisiana's James Bankston, right here. Hey. Hey, there you go, pal. Hey, now wait a minute. You know, this is... I want to tell you, Mr. Bankston, next to becoming the U.S. Man of the Year, that's one of the greatest honors you can achieve from your fellow performers and contestants. What do you attribute it to?
Just you guys, man, y'all been great. I tell you, down from the South, y'all been great. I appreciate it. It's y'all.
Good luck to you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Don.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I have another special award to announce. Mr. Photogenic, of all our 51 handsome contenders...
52.
Of all our 51 handsome contenders, one has been chosen the most photogenic, the camera's favorite. The choice was made by our official pageant photographer, Alexander of Studio 53. And this year's Mr. Photogenic is...
Would you hold it a second, darling?
Certainly.
It's my notice already. Thank you. Which is mine? Okay. Mr. Photogenic is from California, Mark L. Harris. Right here. Come here, Mark. Come on, baby. Get down right there. There you go, pal. Mark. Now, I know you did this on your own. God, he's a good-looking fella, isn't he? I'm sure that you want to say something. And whatever.
Guys, good luck. Hang in there.
Well, I want to tell you, it's really great, and thank you very much. There must be some mistake, though, but let's talk about it. I don't know about this. You know what the hell.
Albert. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you're all photogenic. You're all congenial, and you're very, very special. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh. I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you care for a cunning cottage we could share? The world will pardon my mush, 'cause I have got a crush, my baby, on you.
Hi, I'm Bruce Jenner. Will the 1984 silver medalist in the 800 meters bring home the gold? Soul 88, America's Hopefuls, is brought to you by Advil, advanced medicine for pain. After finishing second in the 1984 games, Kim Gallagher plans on peaking for the games in Seoul.
I'm not being unrealistic. I know my competition. I know they're the best in the world, and my times really don't compare right now to what they are running. But when the Olympics come around in Seoul, they will compare. I'll be right there.
And now this.
Peace and quiet are not part of this job. Headaches are. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol, but today my choice is Advil. My doctor told me to try Advil. He said it contains the same medicine as in the prescription brand Motrin. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirins. Advil gets rid of my headaches, and it's gentler to my stomach than aspirin. For headaches, Advil. Tablets and caplets. Advanced medicine for pain.
Hemingway, the lover. A life more turbulent.
Sober up.
More sensual.
I love you.
More passionate.
You are the woman who shares my bed.
Than any fiction.
We used to make love.
From stolen moments to carefree days.
I'll meet you in Paris.
From silent agonies to violent goodbyes.
Somebody walk down on me! Somebody!
4 remarkable wives, 1 legendary man. Stacy Keach is Hemingway. April 25th at 8 on Channel 11 WPIX.
Attention homeowners, if you need money for any reason at all, the money store is the place to go. We're where you are, offering fixed rates, second mortgage loans, as low as today's prime rate of 8.5%. Phone the money store toll free. One call approval of qualified homeowners. Be sure to ask about the money store sponsored MasterCard. No annual fee for the first year. Dial 1-800-221-9000.
Want to get your muffler repaired fast? At Maddest, we can usually get you in and out in less than an hour. Whether your car is domestic or foreign. Nobody beats Maddest. Nobody.
New Martin Lewis. We always beat the competition. If Lewis is watching.
Oh. Hey. Aha! The critical moment we've all been waiting for. The judges of a list of the 12 finalists they've chosen, and 12 finalists are here. Thank you, darling. Now, this is it. Boy, I'm telling you, we've been waiting for this one. They are in no particular order. First of all, Arizona, William French. From Missouri, William Billings. William. South Dakota, Philip Baker. Get in there, Philly. From the state of Tennessee, Stephen McCord. Come on, Stevie. Count up there, boy. Get him. From California, Mark Harris, right here. From our great state of Hawaii, Ronald Baker, Mr. Baker. From Maryland, Christian Kurtzow. Here's Herbert McMillan from New York. From Nevada, Larry Stevens. From Oklahoma, Fred Steigenberg. Hello, Fred. We have 2 more to go. Hold on in. Come on, cross your fingers. North Carolina, John Fowler here. Here is number 12. One of these men will be U.S. Man of the Year. Let's welcome from Mississippi, Curtis Clark. Right there. Kathy Lee.
What's wrong, Bert?
Isn't that exciting?
Oh, it's wonderful.
The only problem
Yeah? What?
must be a typographical error. I'm not on this list for some reason.
Oh, well, stay tuned and meet the U.S. Man of the Year.
I think it must be something like that.
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like luxury salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home.
Lee Sculptured Nails. Affordable. But are they easy?
Like nothing you've ever used before. If you can polish your nails, you can do it. Glue on an extension.
No form.
Brush on the overlay.
Like nail polish.
Smooth shape and polish.
Lee Sculptured Nails are easy.
And long-lasting like salon nails. Plus, they're affordable.
Lee Sculptured Nails.
Who else but Lee?
Get your spaghetti ready. Get ready for Ragu Thick and Hearty Spaghetti Sauce. Our thickest, heartiest sauce ever. Made with lots of plump, juicy tomatoes. Special seasonings and spices for a zesty, full-bodied tomato taste. Now your spaghetti's ready. Ragu Thick and Hearty. Our thickest, heartiest sauce ever.
This is Channel 11, WPIX, New York. Nick Nolte.
I do what I want, I live the way I want, and I'm free. That's disgusting. Oh, yeah?
Deborah Winger. They can't stay together.
What have I got?
myself into. They can't stay apart.
There's some things a man can't do alone. Well, what does that mean?
A crazy kind of romance.
It's really something.
Cannery Row. Tuesday at 9 on Channel 11 WPIX. Geraldo Rivera.
You know what I think? I think that you are an evil person.
Charles Manson.
Whoa, I said, you haven't seen the bloody trail yet.
The madness of a mastermind.
I'm Jesus Christ. Whether you want to accept it or not, I don't care. I've been dead since 1951.
An exclusive interview with Charles Manson.
I don't break laws. I make laws.
On the next Geraldo Rivera special, Murder, live from Death Row. April 13th at 8 on Channel 11.
For contestant information in your home state, call or write U.S. Man of the Year at this address. Now, gentlemen, the time has come to test your wits, to tax your ingenuity, to probe your imagination. Now, the judges have already interviewed all of them, singly. But now, members of our studio audience here are going to ask each of you some questions. We don't know what these questions might be, but we expect that your answers will reveal quite a lot about you. Welcome to the Oprah Donahue Show. Now, Kathy Lee is out there.
Yes, Bert. Great. What is your name?
Melody Martinelli.
Melody, do you have a question for our first contestant?
Yes, I do. What are the fondest memories of your childhood?
Well, I grew up in a small town. And the security that you get in a small town, especially now since I live in a big city, is probably the fondest memory. Because even now that I'm going in different directions and traveling all over, I still have that home base, that security bond with my parents, friends, and family that I can return home to.
Great answer. Yes. Is there anybody else here who'd like to answer? Great. All right. Oh, I like having all the ladies. Great. And your name?
Alice McNamara.
All right, Alice. And do you have a question for contestant number 2?
Yes, I do. Do you believe that a man should share the responsibility of household chores with his wife, including child rearing, even if his wife does not have a career out of the house?
I definitely believe that. As a matter of fact, if you were to ask people that know me, I do most of the chores myself.
Great. We'll remember this, won't we? And your name?
Annette.
Annette, and you have a question for our next contestant?
Yes. I would like to know if you have a so-called impossible dream that you'd be willing to share with us.
An impossible dream? Well, I think that would relate to a project I started in South Dakota called the South Dakota Just Say No Club. And for the next 2 years, I'll be going to every elementary school in South Dakota talking about drugs and alcohol and teaching kids how to say no through using music as a basis for understanding. And I think at the end of those 2 years, I would like to continue that effort and try and foresee that growing around the country and try and promote this same kind of role model image that we're working so hard to, that all the guys are here tonight, and they all believe that themselves. I think that's my impossible dream.
Great. Well, our first gentleman here, this is worthy of note. Yes, and your name?
My name is Sean.
Do you have a question?
Yes. You're a grown man, and it isn't until now that your parents tell you you were adopted as an infant. What is your reaction?
As far as I'm concerned, my adoptive parents would be my mother and father, and that's most important to me.
Great. And I think we have a question. Would you like to ask one? All right.
I wanted to ask what they feel is the most essential ingredient in relationship between a man and a woman.
Mark, the most essential agreement between a man and a woman.
I feel the bond of honest love between two people is what it really takes. You have to be honest, and to be in love, you really have to know and trust one another.
Great answer. And your name?
I'm Sylvia Chrysler.
All right, Sylvia, do you have a question for the next contestant?
Yes, Mr. Hawaii, I would like to ask you, if you were being held hostage in Lebanon, how would you maintain your sense of self and also your sanity?
Well, for me, I put a lot of trust in the Lord,
And I think that, thank you. I think that he would see me through prayer and trust in him as he has in this pageant.
Terrific. Oh, it's great. And your name?
Walter Cahill.
And what would you like to ask the next contestant?
Everyone is required to go through elementary school. Do you think this would be a better world if everyone was required to go through college?
I think that choice should be left up to each individual. Other people find college as a way for, not to say, but fun. Some people see it as very studying, but other people see their own goals in life going in different directions. I think it should be left up to the individual.
Good answer. Let's see. Anybody else? Let's go up here. Beautiful lady, and what's your name?
Janine Powers.
All right, do you have a question for our next contestant?
Yes, I have some good news. You've just inherited $1 million. How are you going to spend it?
Well, $1 million is an awful lot of money. I have a lot of people to consider. First of all, I would ask my wife, my mother, my little baby girl, exactly what they would want to do with the money. Once I compile that information and we collectively agree on the answer, I think that's what we would shoot for.
All right.
Suppose an old and dear friend asked you to rent a safe deposit box in which he was going to give you a package to keep in. And he said that's all he could tell you. What would you do?
Well, if it was an old and dear friend of mine, all my dear friends I know very, very well, so I know it could be nothing illegal or nothing bad. I would hold it for him.
Great. Simple and true. Anybody else? Who could we find? And what's your name?
Kathy.
It's a great name. And do you have a question?
Yes, I do. A family has experienced a financial setback. Do you think the children of that family should be protected from knowing that there's a money problem?
Well, it's funny you should ask that. When I was a small boy, my family was bankrupt. My father went bankrupt. And that just so happened to be about the happiest time in my life. I didn't realize that we didn't have any money, but all we had was each other. And that was the best time of my life.
Great. Wonderful answer. Yes. Here's an energetic person. You have what's your name?
My name is Kim Savage.
And Kim, do you have a question?
Yes, I do. Could you tell us what is the most fascinating thing you've ever done in your lifetime?
Well, the most fascinating thing I did was I went to college on a track scholarship, and that saved my parents from spending a lot of money on me, and it worked my way through school, and I love them.
All right. Another question?
You're driving in your sports car, which only has 2 seats, and it starts raining really, really hard. Standing on a corner, you see these people looking for a cab. You see your boss, an old lady, and you see the girl of your dreams. What are you going to do?
Drive on.
Well, what I would do is, first of all, I would pull over and raise the top. I would tell my boss to sit in the passenger seat. I would have the old lady sit in his lap as comfortably as she could. And, of course, the girl of my dreams would have to sit in between my boss and I. And maybe I could get to know her.
Maybe works it out. That's right.
Yeah.
That was terrific and very insightful. Thank you very much. And stay tuned because the judges are about to announce the U.S. Man of the Year.
Hi, I'm Bruce Jenner. Will the 1984 gold medalist in pursuit cycling repeat in Seoul? Seoul 88, America's Hopefuls, is brought to you by Advil, advanced medicine for pain. Cycling's king of pursuit, Steve Haig, plans a repeat performance in Seoul.
Being the defending Olympic champion in the individual pursuit is tough. They can never take the title away from you. You know, you always were or have been, but it would be nice to be the present Olympic champion.
And now this.
Peace and quiet are not part of this job. Headaches are. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol, but today my choice is Advil.
My doctor told me to try Advil. He said it contains the same medicine as in the prescription brand Motrin. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin. Advil gets rid of my headaches, and it's gentler to my stomach than aspirin. For headaches, Advil. Tablets and caplets. Advanced medicine for pain.
Take a familiar word, a 6-letter word that's full of love.
You think I'm crazy?
Yes. Happy faces and good. Cheers. Monday through Saturday at 7 on Channel 11.
You know, forests are great places to go if you want to camp or hike or just admire the beautiful greenery.
So this is a forest, huh? Wow.
Kane Mutiny. Who can save the ship from sinking?
I have just relieved the captain. From now on, I will give all orders. You'll all hang for conspiracy to mutiny.
The SFM Holiday Network presents Van Johnson, Fred McMurray, Jose Ferrer, and Humphrey Bogart as Captain Queeg in The Kane Mutiny.
2:30 p.m. today on Channel 5.
Welcome back to Saturday morning, and welcome back, Goofy.
Well, welcome back, Bill.
Not you, Dick.
Oh, this Goofy. Oh, Goofy.
It's a double load of Goofies here. I want to find out, Dick, how did you get to test all the attractions? I got to go to Mexico. You got to go on all the rides.
Well, you know, not many people know this, but I have a black belt in roller coaster. So they figured this was the one to go out there and do it.
But what happened was, after all the margaritas that I took to the band, Anne-Marie and I had to end up just relaxing by the pool, not going on the roller coaster. So, Anne-Marie and I were by the pool, but we have some very candid footage of what happened on the roller coaster.
Oh, let's.
We're in Frontierland. We're in Frontierland on Big Thunder Mountain Railway. This is one of the scariest rides at Walt Disney World, even scarier than Amtrak. Now, there's a height and an age requirement to be on this ride, but fortunately, there's no IQ minimum, so we were all able to ride it. You know, everybody thought Ruth Katz was going to be terrified in the ride. She's back there knitting. It's unbelievable. Well, that was a scary ride, but it wasn't as scary as I thought. Did you think so, guys? Joel? Ruth? Mike? I just came out of Tropical Serenade. Now, in this building, they have 500 of those audio animatronic birds all singing different songs at the same time. Now, you think that would get on your nerves, but it's really wonderful. Cut. Okay, Dick, that was good. Enough, Dick. You're off. I'm sorry, did someone say cut? No, actually, this is Tropical Serenade, and they have singing totem poles, singing flowers, and the singing tiki birds. You're going to really enjoy it. I'm at Adventureland, and I'm just coming off the jungle attraction.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Tim, this has got to be the worst. I mean, I got soaked.
Our boats don't leak here, sir.
Boats? You're supposed to take a boat? Tim, I walked it. Actually, this is the Jungle Cruise, and what you do is you get on an explorer's launch, and you go back through the tropical rivers of the world. It's very exciting. You're going to enjoy it. This this is where I'm staying. When our producer called to tell us we were going to Walt Disney World, she said, did I want to stay at Lake Buena Vista or at the mansion? So naturally, I chose the mansion. Who knew it was going to be the Haunted Mansion? Well, it's all right. The only problem is I have to hide in the dark, and every time a car full of people goes by, I have to leap out and say, boo! But, you know, using holography and special effects, they can actually put a ghost in your train. So when you come out here, you don't want to miss the Haunted Mansion. Kirby, would you put that in my room? It's the third coffin on the left. Thank you. This is Space Mountain. Now, if you like roller coasters, you're going to love Space Mountain because it's a roller coaster ride in the dark. You go through the stars and the heavens and the Milky Way. Now, most people consider this the scariest attraction at Walt Disney World. But I'm going to show you my personal favorite for the scariest attraction. Sir, I found the seatbelt. Is there a shoulder harness?
No, there's just a seatbelt.
Crash helmet?
Just a seatbelt.
Just a seatbelt. All right. Well, this is tight. Let's just hope for the best.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the bus flying for your own safety. Please remain seated.
Whoa! Oh, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I am terrified. This has got to be one of the scariest. It's in motion now. I tell you, it needs a seat harness. The seatbelt's fine, but you need something, of course, here because the G-forces, can you feel? I guess you can't feel them at home, but the G-forces are incredible. And I evidently have control here with this push button. I'm pushing it. It's going higher. I can't believe it. We must be, this has got to be 8-10 miles above the park. This is unbelievable. It's coming down now. Just a, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, this got to be, must be like what the astronauts feel when they take off. It's, oh, whoa. Can you, oh, just being thrown back in my seat. It's incredible. I know that you see like 4-year-olds on this ride, but I'll let you in on a secret. Those are stuntmen. They dress them like 4-year-olds to get the adults to trick them into coming on this. It's just, I'm going to push this again. Just, whoa, I'm getting braver now. You notice I'm really getting braver. Yes, I think this is going to be my, I'm going to try and sit up now and probably try and get the full impact. Oh, wow. Oh, boy, you can see everywhere. Wow. Oh, World Trade Center over there. What a, oh, Statue of Liberty. Yeah, they're still repairing it. Oh, it's almost over. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. You know, when you come out to Walt Disney World, you have to try this. It's a little turbulent. Just don't eat. They recommend you don't eat for 48 hours before you ride it. Oh. Whoa. We've seen the scarier attractions at Walt Disney World. Now let's talk about the more adventurous attractions. Now at Tomorrowland, you can go on the Grand Prix Raceway and actually rent your own race car and drive it. But this attraction is even more adventurous. The object for me is to get to the end of this line without being hit by a real car. It's called the Walt Disney World parking lot. You missed me! About 10 feet he missed me by. I mean, is this adventure? Did I lie? This is the best. Whew. Forget Space Mountain. This'll do it every time. Okay, so it's safe in the parking lot. We were only playing with you. You know, I am a Mickey Mouse freak, and here at Walt Disney World, if you buy a lollipop, it has Mickey Mouse ears. If you buy an ice cream pop, it has Mickey Mouse ears. Well, we had to get up at 6 this morning to set up for the show. You know, the sun came up at 6:36, and it had Mickey Mouse ears. Only in Orlando. It was really great. You know, I'd like to recommend a book before you come out here because there is so much to see in Epcot and Walt Disney World and the Magic Kingdom that if you do some reading before you set out here, you'll do yourself a favor. This is my 4th visit to the park, and I still get lost, so you might want to do some research. By the way, we saw a few attractions. 2 of my other favorite are the Bear Jamboree. That's wonderful. Country Bear Jamboree, and Eastern Airlines has a wonderful thing called If You Had Wings, and that has a lot of special effects in it. So you might check those 2 out. Now we're going to talk about some gifts. Now, over at Future World, you can buy this unique lamp, okay? Attached to this lamp is an actual working electric meter. They're old-fashioned electric meters. When you turn the lamp on, the electric meter will show you how much power is going through it.
I don't know if you can see it down here, but there is a place to plug in other appliances, and the electric meter will show you how much they're using. Now, this is $175. If you're real cheap, you could just take a flashlight and go down the cellar and stare at your own meter. But I think this is a lot better way to do it. Now, also at Future World, they have a lot of solar-powered toys. This is a solar-powered helicopter. It has been so sunny down here that we're going home on Mickey's jet. They have a giant one on the roof of the jet, and we go home on solar power. It's only when we get, like, you know, upper air Philadelphia, we kick in the regular jet engines. Now, in the Magic Kingdom, there are a lot of great gifts over there. This is a sand castle. This is $27. It has real sand on it, but the great advantage of this is that if a wave comes in, this one doesn't dissolve like the ones you build on the beach. Now, this is neat. This is a stone called Inkalay, okay? It's a man-made stone, but in it is crushed onyx, crushed jade, NutraSweet, artificial flavors, vanilla extract. It's all those things. I don't have it down scientifically, but it's like a catch-all box. This is $67. Can we see that? And then we have a smaller one here, and I bought two. I'm going to put the smaller one in the big one because, you know, I need some place to store this. Now, you know, Ruth Katz did a ton of shopping. Well, as your investigative consumer reporter, I have been around the world many times. I don't buy souvenirs. You know, I mean, I come, I look, I don't buy stuff. Well, maybe one thing. I just bought a little Mickey shirt because I like Mickey. That was it, the Mickey shirt. Or the Mickey watch. You have the Mickey watch. And I did get a Mickey belt, that's it. And I got some Mickey socks. They're real good. Oh, and Goofy suspenders. If you come, get the Goofy suspenders. The Mickey toothbrush holder. Goes with the Mickey soap dish, okay? That kind of, don't break up a set. Get the Mickey towel if you get that, okay? And you might want to have the Mickey hat. You need that. Now, over at Epcot, we have the, what?
Yeah,
Phil,
I think that's enough.
Wait, the Epcot
Really,
mattresses.
I think
wait a minute. Wait, the monorail. How much for the monorail?
Dick, I want to thank you very much.
Is that
That's definitely enough.
for sale?
We'll be back in a second
$10
with
million
everybody out
for the
here
park.
in 1 minute.
Okay. How much for the park?
Everybody talks about generic products and say, well, how much cheaper they are, and they're just as good as the real thing. Well, our next guest has had done some comparison shopping here. His name is Dick DeBartolo. He's a consumer expert? Reporter, yes.
He's also creative consultant for Mad Magazine.
You believe
That's
that?
what
Yeah, the senior writer for Mad Magazine
guy
for the
does it all.
last 20 years. In any event, nice to have you back on the show.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
For those who don't know, what is a generic product?
Okay, generic foods are those products that you see in the plain black and white type labels here. Sometimes they're badly packed. For example, these olives are supposed to be stuffed, but as we can see here, the pimentos have come out of most of them. But again, it's a great bargain because this is a pound for $1.89.
Yeah.
But regular packed olives, $2.29 just for 10 ounces.
Yeah.
Are they just as good?
They're just as good. That's what we're going to find out from you people.
You just have to restuff the pimento. It's no problem.
I like that. I like
we
doing
have
that.
several generic and several major brands here, and we're going to let you see if you can pick out the difference.
Dick, why do they have to be so poorly packed?
Well, you know,
Isn't that ridiculous?
money.
Yes. Well, part of it,
what
the
difference
theory is part of it is that you can save money because there are no photographs on the label. But I think this makes you think cheap. Also, you know, they don't run any ads, so there's a lot of money saved in that also.
Right.
But you're right, they don't have to be. As a matter of fact, there's one generic brand now that's using some black and white photos on the label.
Okay, give us our test.
Okay, here we go. We have a generic, and I'm not telling you which is which, and a major brand.
Okay, so let's
Cut
taste,
green
want to taste these first?
Yep.
And we're going to tell you which of the generic
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Gone. And?
Hey, string beans are string beans, aren't they?
This is by far the better.
Just a minute, please.
Wait a minute, we'll hear, yeah.
Miss Expert over here. This is it, my right. He's right.
All right. Now, we'll see.
Oh.
You got it. Del Monte for $79, and that was a generic
Yeah.
for $49.
Okay.
That's
All right.
real obvious.
All right, let's go
Cereal.
to some cereal. All right, we'll give you some milk. This is Raisin Bran. By the way,
Generic milk?
it's generic
Generic
milk.
cereal.
It was from a black and white cow.
Black and white.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Now,
let's
one of the things about generic food is that the selection is very small. In the generic cereals, there were only 3 cereals. If you go into the regular supermarket, there are 2,000 kinds of cereals.
Okay. Hey, cereal,
right.
cereal.
You want more milk on that? Is that a little too dry for you?
A little dry, Dick.
All right, well,
walking in the Sahara Desert here.
All right, here
A little
we go.
late now, but
there you go. Now try it.
I haven't swallowed the first bunch. You hope I get caught in the throat, don't you, lady? I got a feud here with a woman in the... Can you believe it?
You know...
Some woman's giving me one of these, you know.
The milk added to this makes it taste better, but I think the raisins are fresher. I think that's the real one.
That's the real one.
This one? You both agree on that? These are... That is the generic for $1.89.
See, I went with you, baby, because I thought you know everything.
Well, it added...
And that was Kellogg's for $2.69.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 80 cents cheaper.
I think the milk made the difference.
You want to wash it down with some iced tea,
Yeah.
or do you want nuts first?
No, iced tea.
Iced tea. All right, we have a generic brand, which was $1 cheaper than the major brand. All right? We're talking about the 10-quart size, or the size that makes 10 quarts.
That's the good one.
The good one, and that is... You're right, that's the Nestea.
Dynamite.
Okay. And that was the generic. You know, surprisingly enough, before air, we had people pick the generic as the best. Cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts.
Big difference here. What? Don't peek. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. No, it's all right. I thought the label might slip off.
All right.
The generic is about $2, and the major brand is $4. So we're talking about a difference of double here.
I'm worn out here.
We only have 96 more products.
That's it.
That's it. She's
All right.
Hey, when she's right,
Boy,
she's right.
These people really generic.
No kidding.
And they're better.
Now, okay, they're better. They actually look better.
I hope this isn't Planters.
They actually...
Oh, no!
Planters $3.99. The generic was $1.99.
Darn, I was hoping to do commercials for Planters.
Wait a second. We'll just reverse
You're
these.
dead meat now, pal. Tell the Planters guy we're not going to call him. Don't call us either.
Okay, peanut butter.
Peanut butter. A little bit over here, baby.
It's hard after you've just had cashew.
Well, wait a second. We can
have the generic
Well, wait a second.
Nestea.
Have your Nestea to wash it down with.
I'm on a roll right now.
Again,
Now, he knows peanut butter.
I know he does. I heard at the beginning of the show.
I can't tell the difference.
The other thing in generics, there's usually very little selection in sizes. Most big jars. This is very tricky.
This is very hard, Dick.
Well, this is one of the reasons you can really save a great amount of money with generic foods.
That's the real thing. You know, everything's the real thing, but that is the name brand and that's the generic. B is the generic.
I think that's...
B is the name brand.
No, I think A is.
You think A is generic? Okay.
No, I think A is the real thing.
Oh, you got it. Okay, that was Jif, and that was the generic. Okay. Now
You're the peanut butter king.
But that was close, wasn't it?
That was close. Very good.
And a big difference in price. This was $2.49, and this was only $1.29.
Where do you get these generic?
And they're both... Now, in supermarkets, most supermarkets have a separate generic section with the foods all by themselves. I went to a dozen supermarkets. One supermarket had the generic foods in each aisle where they belonged. With the peanut butter, the generic was there. That's the easiest. Otherwise, you run all over the store trying to compare. Now we're going to do one more test. I'm going to swap sides with you here. The one thing that is not a great buy are paper towels, okay?
Oh, I love these tests.
Oh, you love these tests.
Yeah.
All right, first of
You
all...
haven't used one of these in 10 years.
Generic paper towels are physically smaller. This is 100 towels, but it's 68.7 square feet. This is 100 towels, but it's 73 square feet.
Okay.
So there's almost 5 square feet less.
And they look fluffier, too.
I think you should maybe call Bounty and do an ad for them.
Yeah, but these are colorful and these aren't.
Well, I bought white Bounty. It's just that in the package, they only had yellow left.
All right.
But we have a quarter cup of water here. We have Bounty. We have generic. We'll stick both of these in, and well, we have nothing to spill it in. We'll spill it into the tea. The generic, a lot of water left, and in the Bounty, none.
Wow.
So even though these are much cheaper, by the time you finish using as many of these to make up for that, you don't save money. And the plastic products, as you know, plastic generic bags are often all on one big roll.
You have to cut
yes, you have to tear them apart, and you usually tear this. Yeah,
little
this is,
preparation.
this is, yeah. But I would stay away from generic paper products, but the foods, as we see, they're not awful.
Except for the green beans. They were not good.
Okay.
All right, Dick, thanks very much. It was very interesting.
Thank you very much.
Dick, Total Watson. Thank you very much. Coming up next, the New Jersey Governor Tom Paine in just a moment.
Limousine service provided by B&R Limousine Corporation. Hotel accommodations provided by the luxurious Omni Park Central in New York City. For reservations and information, call 1-800-THE-OMNI. For tickets, write to the Regis Philbin Show, care of Lifetime, 29th floor, 1211 Avenue of the Americas, New York, New York, 10036.
You're watching Lifetime.
Elvis. It's Elvis Presley on home video. Now you can own the King's historic comeback performance. Live on home video cassette. This is the Elvis you remember. No performer in the entire world was more loved than Elvis. Relive your Elvis memories with this unforgettable Elvis home video classic. You get 24 of the King's greatest hits, a full 75 minutes of rare Elvis concert footage in color. Purchase your own collector's copy of Elvis, live in his 68 comeback specials for just $29.95.
Call toll-free 1-800-338-4300 or save COD charges by sending $29.95 plus $3.50 shipping to P.O. Box 1887, Atlanta, Georgia. Call 1-800-338-4300 now.
Cooking!
And I set the table.
Forks on the left.
You're cooking?
Hey, get back in here. Of course I'm cooking. I'm a DeLuca. You don't think I know how to make a great spaghetti sauce?
He's cooking? He's cooking? Sure! The man's a DeLuca. You don't think he knows where we keep the ragu?
You're out of the will.
Yay!
The piano is a Steinway. The music is Mozart. And the gourmet cat food is Fancy Feast. Fancy Feast. Good taste is easy to recognize.
Fresh scent Clorox, I say fresh scent Clorox. Fresh scent Clorox bleach, goodness, it smells so good.
Fresh scent, another great Clorox bleach.
Goodness, it smells so good.
Now, we have a very special show today. In fact, we're calling it the M Show.
Like on Sesame Street?
No, this is for grown-ups.
Okay, well, explain what you mean.
Okay, there's more mail-order mania with our favorite madman, Dick DeBartolo.
You're right. There's also a makeup makeover to take you from morning to midnight.
Not to mention marvelous man-style fashions from a major menswear designer who's really making his mark, Jeffrey Banks.
And a musical movie star who once played Minnie Mouse, Mitzi Gaynor.
That's right, it's magic.
It's mega.
It's miraculous.
It's memorable.
It's Malamute.
It's Malamute? Roll tape. It's Malamute?
I was running out of the M words. It's a kind of dog.
Need a vacation? Come away for an hour with Linda Dano and Nancy Glass on Attitudes.
What a nice audience. I have to say, this is the nicest audience. Now, they are from Houston and Dallas. We have a couple on their anniversary.
Yes,
they came
Jerry
here
and
to
Coleman
visit us.
from Syracuse,
From
New York.
Syracuse, New York,
Shake your
right
hands.
there.
That's it. There they are.
Three
Second
people from
anniversary.
Philadelphia, from Seattle. This is just how we like it anyway. We're glad you could make it. Welcome to Attitudes. I'm Nancy Glass.
And I'm Linda Dano. Welcome from me, too. All right, Nancy. Yes. The time has come, once again, for us to do our bit to fight against consumer fraud.
What are we?
Something I believe in.
Cagney and Lacey here?
No.
No?
I wish we were. Never mind.
No.
But we can, in our own peculiar or particular, or any way you see us, style, help prevent the consumers of America from being ripped off, robbed, and railroaded when they let their fingers do the shopping via mail order. Please, say hello to our favorite fraud fighter and madman, Dick DeBartolo.
Dick! What the hell is that? What have you got on your wrist?
Oh, did you notice?
What is this?
Oh, well, you know...
Does it really tell time?
It really tells time.
Is this what you guys at Mad Magazine wear?
Well, you know, someone wanted to make a watch, and we said Alfred wouldn't endorse a watch unless it was crazy. So Alfred's in a straitjacket, and his feet tell the time.
Sort of like all you guys.
They're kind of like, all right.
All right,
Actually,
let's get to the
it's
mail order
made as a
items.
wall clock.
Oh,
okay, we're going to talk about mail order items.
All right, okay.
We're going to show the ads, and then we're going to show what you get. But first, we're going to talk about why you should read the fine print.
All right.
Have you ever gotten a letter that says you have definitely won cash?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, often.
Right,
Yeah.
fine.
Yes.
Well, the fine print says this, that the prize is going to be 3 checks, 2 $1,000 checks.
Two
And
$1,000
checks
Okay.
will go to one person.
Right.
The third $3,000 check will be divided equally among everyone who responds.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
at no time will you get less than 40 cents.
Whoa.
Says it right on the back of
That's
the,
worth it.
That's
boy.
worth
Well,
that's
wait
it.
a second. 40 cents is not nothing.
costs-
40
it
cents
costs
is
25
that much to mail
It costs
away,
25
man.
cents to send in.
That's right. Now deduct what you have.
15 cents. So it's a week's salary.
For you, it's
like cable. It's 2 weeks' salaries.
Okay, now let's look at the first product here. Let's see the ad. And it's the Mother's Love Dolls. Yes, it says that they are delicately crafted and they have true-to-touch silk hair. Okay.
For only $5.
Well, wait a minute, folks. Okay, $5
Well, this isn't
plus...
so bad,
Well,
is
wait
it?
a minute. They are exquisitely crafted. This child looks like it's wearing gloves. There are no hands.
Yeah, there's no
Also,
hands.
feel this true-to-life silken hair.
Well,
Yeah, this child needs minoxidil. Look at... Also, you must add in, yes, you must add in the cost of shipping. The dolls are $5. The shipping is $3.
So we're talking
That raises the price by more than 50%.
I don't think
okay?
that's $8 worth of
No,
dolls.
no. Don't break it.
The legs, the legs are on
The
backwards.
the legs are on backwards.
Are they? Yes.
they Yes.
Look at that. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
The
You
legs
have-
are on backwards.
Oh,
Wait, we
yeah.
have to show everybody out
See,
there.
one foot goes one way, one foot goes the other.
Well,
All right,
maybe it costs
$7,
money.
right?
Okay, for $5.
Okay,
Right, Dick.
let's look at ad number 2, and it is the clothes shaver, the fabric shaver. Now, you know what? I'll show you. This is $7.95, about $1.50 shipping and handling, so it comes to about $9.50. Now, I'm going to let you decide whether it's worth it or not. I brought a sweater here. Now, I'll tell you what, we bought one of the major brands. This, by the way, someone in the audience said, oh, I saw that at Alexander's.
This doesn't work.
No,
No,
that's
it
the
doesn't work
problem.
at all. No.
It-
You know what does work is a razor blade. Is a razor. My
Oh,
husband's
okay.
razor.
Okay.
You just-
So the
and you don't
mail
have to send
order
away
one
for
does
that.
not work well. It
Okay.
works a little bit because you can see we got a little bit in the reservoir.
Not at all. I
Okay.
was worried.
Now let's see the next ad, and it is for child's luggage, $7 and
the last
$3
luggage.
shipping and handling, and it says that it has enough room in the expandable Pullman for the child to take a full vacation's
With
worth of
parents.
clothes. Okay.
All right, and
This
this
is-
is a child with
This is
an
the entire
extremely small
luggage
wardrobe.
set.
Look at
Right.
this. If you-
Right. The
Look at how small this is.
Well, I
That
want to
looks
show
like
you,
a wide
it says
shot.
the
You can
expandable luggage. Ta-da! Okay, not expanded, expanded.
Now, see, I
Wait.
consider
Okay.
this a ripoff.
Look at this. Oh,
This is really
This
a
is
ripoff.
10, this is
How much is
$7,
this?
$7, $3 shipping and
this is
handling,
junk.
$10.
I have to tell you something also. This is about as sturdy as
You know,
a
I'm going to Europe with
plastic
this.
bag.
Would you be careful, please?
This is pretty terrible stuff.
For big, big.
Okay, $10.
This is not so bad.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Well, hey, you know.
Okay, next ad. And it is Let's see it here. Let's bring it up. Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Robot.
$5.
Oh, yes. What every American family needs in today's modern world.
What
it says each scientific wonder can carry objects from room to room. That's what it tells us. Now, let's just
This
see
is like
this.
drinks or... This
well,
is Mr.
This is Mr. Robot, and let's just see how exciting this is. Now, this can carry perhaps a toothpick from room to room. And, of course, Mrs. Robot...
Okay, sorry. I got a little nervous. God forbid we should break the robot. Oh, and
Right,
look, hers
Mrs.
the
Robot
same thing.
is so much more exciting. Here, I'll turn it on for you.
Which is
Now, it does nothing, really. Also, it says lifelike foot action. Is that lifelike? But you know what you can do? But before you order anything, you can call the Better Business Bureau and say, have you gotten any complaints about the robot? And they'll say, we got 30. If you happen to get ripped off, call them anyway and register your complaint. The next person who calls in, they'll say,
Dick,
oh, yes.
Can I ask
What
you
about
something? What
sending
is
it
this?
back? That goes for the robot.
For the robot.
It
That's
says
his
toolbox,
toolkit.
but there's nothing in
You
it.
put cheese in there.
Right. You know,
The mice get it.
mail order should normally take 30 days, but
Right.
it normally takes 6 to 8 weeks. So you figure, I was ripped off for $8, I won't send it back. You can send it back.
Exactly. Isn't
That's
that
the
what
thing.
most of us do? Do you do
Sure.
that?
Yes.
I just don't send
Well,
things back.
I don't
I
order
know.
mail order anymore since I met Dick.
Well, let's see. Our final thing here, this great ad, is for the 7-foot TV. Why pay
Wow.
$2,000? Now only $10. $2 shipping and handling. And it says...
You have to be a moron to believe
I mean,
that.
Well, it
on.
says instantly turns any TV into a 7-foot television.
And it says, why? What? It also says
Okay.
get rich. It's also
Now,
a get rich quick
yes, because
scheme.
it tells you you should sell these to your friends. All right, this is the Miracle Lens. And all you have to do, folks, is turn your television set upside down. Build this cabinet. If
Wait,
you
let's
prefer,
see if it works on our camera. Let's
if you
see
prefer
effect
the
it
image not to
has.
be reversed,
You can't
No.
even see. No, nothing. Wait a second. Is that your head?
It's 7
big.
feet big.
it's 7
I
feet.
don't know.
Anyway, they don't tell
This
you
is
anything in
what?
the ad that you have to build this entire kit. And finally, it says, for best results, view your television outdoors at night. Let's see. How you
that
doing?
what it says?
Yeah, because it's totally dark.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
these are
Well,
good there.
thank you
I would
for
assume that you'd know that.
right.
you know?
Thank you very much for all of these great
Thank
tips.
you all very
Thanks,
much.
Dick.
I enjoyed it very
nice
much.
to
Thank
see
you.
you
Nice
again.
to see you. All right.
All right, we will be back to meet a designer who's won a permanent spot on the best dress list.
This program is sponsored in part by the Jen Air Company, manufacturer of the famous Jen Air grill range and other fine quality kitchen appliances.
We run hot and cold. We come in red and blue. We cook and clean it up. We even take out the garbage. Who are we? Jen Air. Who else?
I'm Patrick O'Neill, and I've discovered a small miracle to relieve aches and pains. Therapeutic mineral ice. It's the first penetrating deep cold gel that thousands of chiropractors and pain specialists now use and recommend. Mineral ice stops pain fast. Like the minor pains of arthritis, backache, and sports injuries. Let me recommend mineral ice. It's the pain fighter, and I know it really, really works.
I'm even jazzier in my BVDs.
Hey, I drive even faster in my BVDs.
I'm more intimidating in my BVDs. BVD brand underwear. Whatever you do, that extra comfort helps you do it better.
I became a TV heartthrob in my BVDs.
America, do it better in your BVDs. Now on sale at participating stores.
At my age, I've done just about everything in my BVDs.
Because women sweat too, there's Lady Speed Stick Antiperspirant. Wide coverage and speed stick protection that glides on dry. For wetness and odor protection that's hard to beat, but gentle for a woman. Lady Speed Stick. Protects you like a man, treats you like a woman.
Baby oil never looked or felt like this. It's the first baby oil that's not greasy. Baby Magic Rich and Creamy Baby Oil.
Welcome back. Are you guys tired of seeing your man in a torn t-shirt and grimy jeans? Would you like to dress him in something a bit more elegant? More like the prince instead of the frog?
Well, then you will be eager to meet our next guest because his line of menswear is the definition of style, elegance, and class. And there's nothing faddish about his fashions. Each piece is designed to last for years.
True.
So please say hello to Jeffrey Banks. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Sit down,
Nice to
Jeffrey.
see you, too.
Oh, Jeffrey, you have been designing men's clothing now for 10 years, and I guess you would best be able to answer this question. Are men more into fashion? Have words like grooming suddenly slipped into their vocabulary?
Oh, absolutely. I think that we're in this age now where people want to take care of their bodies. They spend a lot of time at the gym. They eat healthy foods, and so they want to show off. I mean, you know, men are peacocks, and they really want to show off, and they like color too. I think yes, I think that's my strongest suit. That's what people know me for. And this fall we've really done a lot of color. A lot of color.
Men are as vain now as women are.
Sure.
Do you?
Absolutely.
They primp and they...
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Interesting. I think they are, even in some cases, more so.
Sometimes.
You said you got your name through color. Marona Sport was what you originally designed. You brought out all that great striped sportswear and great colors. Whatever happened with that?
Well, they're still in business. They're still around. I don't think they're doing as well as they were when I was designing for them, but they're still around.
Let's see what you brought, Jeffrey.
Okay, well, this is from the Jeffrey Banks Limited Collection.
All right, and this is fall '88?
This is fall '88.
All right.
It's not too soon to think about fall.
No, I guess not, because we've been seeing a lot of it. All right.
First we have from Idaho, Rob Simonson, and Rob is wearing a Loden covert twill coat. It's a longer overcoat, really roomy balmacan that you can fit over a sweater or tweed, in this case a tweed suit, which is in a gun check plaid and Loden and rust and camel.
Is brown going to be big this year for fall?
Browns and olives are going to be very strong. It's not the easiest color to wear, but if you've got great coloring like Rob, it's a nice change in a wardrobe. If you've got a gray suit and a navy suit, this is like the next thing to buy.
Now here's the color that you are really famous for, this casual sportswear.
Yes, this is Joseph Plani, and Joseph's from Hawaii. He's a musician, and he's wearing this petrol color, we call this petrol, the corduroy trouser, really wide will, all cotton corduroy, and it's with a hand-knitted Donegal tweed sweater with a snowflake pattern, and fuchsia and teal and purple and royal, and it's really, really bright. I love color for fall. I think it really makes a nice addition to your wardrobe.
Yeah. How about this? Now, what about this?
Okay, well, red is always one of my favorite colors, and here I've tempered it on Renault White, who is a good friend of Linda's.
He's a good friend of mine.
Yes,
say hello to him. He's a favorite in my life.
And Renault is on the guiding light, and I'm sure all of your viewers know him from that. He's wearing this Donegal hand-knit sweater, and it's all mixed menswear patterns. Like one sleeve is a herringbone, the back is a houndstooth, and a Glen plaid on the front, and it's worn with whiskey-colored corduroy trousers. It's casual, and yet it's elegant. It's, you know,
and I love the mix of the colors. Here we are with the colors.
When you go to design something different for men, what do you change first? Do you change line or color?
A little bit of both. You're always updating the silhouette. You're always playing around with it. It's not drastic changes. It's not like women's wear where you change the silhouette radically every 6 months. Men's wear is a much more subtle kind of evolution. This is Rob Yo. Rob's an interior designer. And we brought Rob out of retirement today to work with us. He's wearing one of my favorite fun things for fall. It's a dog shirt.
I love that.
We've taken all of these English dogs and all different kinds of dogs, collies and Scotties and beagles, and we put them together on this shirt, again in red, bright red, which is fun. Fun worn with black, which is a staple in every man or woman's wardrobe today, and it's worn with a hand-knitted sweater.
Now, it's interesting that what you brought here as models are real men, not professional models. So
I did that because I really believe that these are the people who wear my clothes. They're real men. They have gray hair, they have blonde hair, they're short, they're tall, they're a little overweight, they're very thin.
Wait a minute. You know. I didn't notice any people who were short or overweight in that group.
Well,
Did you, Linda?
But in real life, that's who wears the clothes, and you can't think of just this ideal person
So
to
if
wear your
you're
clothes.
looking at your real guy at home and you say, well, I'd like to get you to try something different, what do you go for first?
Well, the interesting thing is that my friends who are not, most of my friends who are not in the fashion business, they're the people who come to me and say, how come you never do? Or how come I can't find? Or why don't you make for fat people this? Or why don't you do that?
And do you then do it?
Yeah, that's the evolution. That's how we start working on the collection. That's how we begin to come up with the shapes and the colors. Like, for example, a few years ago, I had never done black in a collection other than a tuxedo, and all my friends said, how come you don't make black clothes?
You know, black jacket.
Yeah, because it makes us feel slim and skinny and sexy.
So men want
so
that
we started,
too. They want to feel that way.
Sure.
Men want to dress sexy?
Sure.
Sure.
Of course they do.
Sure they do.
They want to look good for you
Frank
guys.
does. Sure.
I don't know that.
Sure.
I don't know that most men will admit that.
Sure, that's why do you think they go to bed naked at night?
Because it's comfortable.
No, it's not that. They're miserable.
Is this
something sexy? Jeffrey.
Some part of life I have missed
I'll
here?
explain to you
Okay,
later.
fine.
Silhouettes.
Silhouettes.
Are they changing radically?
They're relaxed. They're
They are
easy.
more.
Nothing is uptight.
What about shoulder pads for men in a casual way? Not in a suit, because that's usually built into the suit. But I mean in sweaters now. Are we seeing
Well,
that?
I don't do that in sweaters. I usually feel that a guy has broad enough shoulders. We do a drop shoulder in a sweater. Sometimes when we do like an outerwear jacket, we'll have a soft shoulder pad, a rounded shoulder pad. But the fuller, more oversized, easy silhouette is really what's happening. Layering of color and texture. I love to do pattern on pattern. I always think that looks exciting.
Here's some more.
Here's more stuff. Talk to us about this.
Here's Rob again, and Rob's wearing our dog sweater. This is hand knit with all the different dog patterns, front and back.
Do you have a dog?
No, I don't. For me to have a dog with the way I work would be so cruel to the dog, but I love dogs, and so this is the way I get to have a dog on a sweater. I'll hand knit it. Again with the whiskey corduroy trousers. It's very easy. Now the outfit we just saw before this, you could interchange all those pieces that Renault had on. You could wear that sweater with these trousers. You could put this sweater with the shirt he had on.
Like
and that's the other part.
Do you like doing suits or sportswear better?
I like it all. I think the most fun you have is with sportswear because that's where you can really
do the
play with the color.
Now this is very interesting.
Look at this. Doesn't this look great?
Now,
wonderful. Oh, I love the colors.
what I wanted to show you here is by taking a basic silhouette, our anorak jacket, doing it in 3 different bright colors, and putting it with black corduroy trousers, which everybody owns, has a pair, but you can see how you can make it new for this fall season with the addition of a bright colored sweater.
It's great.
This is really
great.
Really
it's
great
what
stuff.
I hope you guys are going to do this. This is great. I love it.
Now, you said that your mother was your greatest influence in turning to design. Why is that?
My mother was the original fashion horse.
She had a million clothes.
She loved clothes. She loves clothes. I mean, she has wardrobes and wardrobes full of shoes and hats and accessories. And it was a great influence on me. She can't draw a straight line with a ruler, but she loves fashion. She loves clothes.
So she must be very proud of you now.
I think so. Yeah, I have to put a muzzle on her sometimes.
That's okay. Mothers are supposed to do that. That's what they're for. Anyway,
Thanks so much.
Thanks for coming back.
by again.
Thank
Come
you for
back
having
this
me
spring,
again.
will you,
I
for
will.
the next line?
I will.
Lovely to see you. Okay. Anyway, we'll be back to meet the actress who washed that man right out of her hair. Don't go away.
Suddenly, my lashes were a mile long. Well, maybe I exaggerated a tad. But L'Oreal's new Lash Out Mascara actually extends your lashes as far as you're willing to go. Lash Out's teddy bear brush sweeps this unduplicatable formula to separate, even curl your lashes to extensive lengths. So if you always felt you had puny lashes, stop moping and lash out.
New Lash Out Extending Mascara from L'Oreal. My mama used to scrub all day till our house smelled as fresh as the Carolina pine forest. I don't have all day, so I use Lysol Pine Action. The dual action top squeezes for small spaces, dilutes for big jobs. So this whole house feels like home. Lysol Pine Action, the clean of pine in less time.
I can hear your heart.
What's it saying?
It likes that you've started jogging.
Oh, yeah?
It likes that you're eating healthier.
Anything else?
Oh, this is about me.
Oh,
It's happy I'm giving us promise.
promise.
Sure. We eat promise because it's been proven lower in saturated fat than regular margarine and has no cholesterol.
That's good for me?
Yeah, eating foods low in saturated fat and cholesterol is good for you and your heart.
You know what else is good for me?
Hmm.
You.
Get Promise. Get Heart Smart.
Beware. This product, with its new Go Anywhere, Do Anything polka dot pouches, may inspire you to go anywhere and do almost anything. New Freedom Super Maxi Pads. Feel the freedom if you dare.
Crystal Light Bar says, think cold. Creamy. Think double chocolate fudge.
Double?
Relax. They're from Crystal Light. Just 50 calories. New cool and creamy bars. Now stop thinking.
Ah, Friday night.
And you know what I'm in the mood for?
Now, let me guess.
A good
movie. Well, did you know Lifetime's made Fridays a special night just for us?
Just for us?
Uh-huh. Lifetime shows their best premiere movies on the Friday evening showcase presentation. A touching drama, sophisticated comedy, all our favorite stars, and delicious romance.
Oh, now that wouldn't be a hint, would it?
No, I thought you'd never ask.
Aha.
Pass the popcorn.
Cagney and Lacey, 2 women, 2 cops, on Lifetime, naturally.
Cagney and Lacey, every weeknight at 8, 7 Central.
Cleaning off the shot. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but hello again. Now, it's been said that our next guest is one of the great song and dance stars of all time. She's done everything from Hollywood movie musicals to television variety shows to a nightclub act.
But it's her movie career that her fans cherish most, especially her role as the feisty, practical, but terribly romantic Nellie in, of course, South Pacific. Please say hello to the very charming Mitzi Gaynor. Please sit down.
Thank you.
You know, Mitzi, you
Yes.
came along at a time of the great Hollywood musicals. And you know you're in an industry that people come and go like mad. And yet here you are a major star and have been for all these years. What do you think your secret is above everyone else's?
I don't really know. I like this a lot. Could I have a little
know.
more?
You want me to say it over again? I could run it by
My
you one more
husband says,
time.
you know, my husband says I'm a cook who sings and dances, so this is really, I suppose it's because we change our show an awful lot, and I think it's because we bring in new and different ideas. Like this year I'm doing Dr. Ruth. I know she's not all that new, but Dr. Ruth is a very sophisticated woman, and...
Wait, what do you mean you're doing Dr. Ruth?
But I
You're
imitate her a little bit, you know?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you like that?
Wait, that's good. That's very good. You could do
But first, we must talk to you girls, yeah. You tell me about your sex life, yeah? And let's see, we're doing a tango this year, and we're doing 42nd Street this year, and you see, you don't get a chance to see variety on television anymore. So if you want to see our kind of a show, you have to get your buns together, as you pardon the expression, and go to the theater.
Now, I saw you, I guess,
I love
15
this.
years ago in the Cape Cod Melody Tent, and you were fantastic. With, I think you were with 6 men then. Now I saw you in Atlantic City last year. You had 8 men with you.
I've been a very good girl.
You still have the same amount of energy and the same amount of pizzazz as you did then. How do you keep that up?
I'm just, well, I'm Hungarian, and that I
That's
think has a lot to do with it. Ethnically, I'm full of a lot of pep, and I'm a Virgo, so I'm very picky and nosy and awful, and you know, I keep moving, and I don't know, I like to talk about myself when it has something to do with the show, but it's hard for me to really analyze myself. I do it because I like to. I love to work with an audience. I love people. God, you're doing this. This is just, don't you have the best time you've ever... And they dress all up so good.
Don't they? They do. They actually dress up, and we're in New York, too. Isn't that nice? Yeah.
Well, I think that's marvelous because, you know, sometimes you go and they're, you know, sitting back and scratching and they get, you know, the...
Now, we have a tape right now
we have a tape.
of your performance.
Of
Let's take a look
Oh,
at that.
yeah?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's show it to everybody. You get an idea here. Wow. I read something that was very interesting because of being a performer. You said that if the lights went out in a theater, you would still hope that the audience would see you. I'm not quoting you right, but that you have so much energy and so much to give that you know that they would see you in spite of that.
Yeah, I think I glow in the dark sometimes. Yeah. I really do.
How do you keep that going? How do you feel just before you go on? What's the thing that rushes? Do you?
Yeah.
Even now, still?
Oh, yeah, I do. I hope so much. You know, I've been working all of my life, and I'm years old, and I have never gotten it right yet. So every performance that I do, I say, maybe this will be this. This will be the one.
I ask you about a performance that most people think you did get right. South Pacific. When you auditioned for that, you beat out Elizabeth Taylor, Gene Simmons, and Doris Day. What was your audition like?
And Susan Hayward.
Yes, I mean, let's get it right.
Well, the audition, this was so much fun. When I met Josh Logan, I went to visit him about doing Sayonara, and I wanted to do the Miyoshi Umeki part. And in the car going to visit Mr. Logan, they said, isn't it wonderful Marlon Brando's going to do it? I thought, wow, this would be great, but they want a real Japanese girl, so, okay, that's the end of that. Right.
Yeah.
So they said, well, you're in the car anyway, let's go and visit Mr. Logan. The door opened, and he said, Nellie! I said, yes. He said, you're here to test for, you want to talk about Nellie Forbush? We're doing the film of South Pacific. I will, goodbye, goodbye. You know, I was kind of like that. And he said, wonderful. He said, take off your earrings, take off your eyelashes. And I said, okay, what? Take off your shoes. Okay. And so, yeah, whatever. And Netta came in and she said, oh, yes, you're Mitzi Gaynor. I've seen a couple of your films. Are you here for, you know, Nellie Forbush and South Pacific? It seemed they knew more about it than I did. Okay, fade out. I'm doing The Joker as well with Frank Sinatra. Thank you so much. And we're rehearsing and so on. And the director was George Cukor, Charlie Vitor, another Hungarian. And he said that Josh Logan had called him and said, would I come and sing for Oscar Hammerstein, who was coming back from the Olympics in Japan? And I said, sure, I guess so, you know. But I have to ask Frank Sinatra and I have to ask Charlie. And they said, kid, go for it, whatever you want. Of course, then you didn't say go for it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so I went to the Crystal Room with the Beverly Hills Hotel, which is, I'm talking big. It's a ballroom, right? And so, and it's raining, and I don't have any eyelashes on and no earrings on, and I have real short hair, and I'm standing there, and Oscar came in, and Oscar was very slender. He had a little tummy. I used to stand with his hands behind his back like this. And he would like direct you this way with his tongue, say like that. So all of a sudden Oscar walks way to the other end and he says, all right, now Miss Gaynor, sing. I guess he must have thought that I was going to run behind each screen and sing, you know, like in Singing in the Rain, right? See? So I sang and Josh is there and he's beaming at me and my husband's walking back and forth like this and my piano player's, you know, it's just another gig, right? Yeah. So it's all over, see, and I'm singing, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. And all of a sudden, here comes Oscar out of the dark, and he said, you're a very good sport, Miss Gaynor, thank you, and walked out. Well, I lost it, you know. I mean, you know, if he'd just seen some film of mine, I suppose he would have liked me, but I lost it, except that when I started to do Like Girls with Gene Kelly, thank you so much, the phone rang, and my husband said I got the part.
Well, I just
blew it, didn't I?
No,
right?
okay.
You didn't.
No, I hate to. I'm getting my stage manager is falling over. We have to take a break, but when we come back, we were going to talk about every single name that you just mentioned. Stay with us.
partners.
Got a girl.
They're cops.
He goes first.
Then you go last.
Terrific.
They're partners. They're married.
Your shoes are in the sink.
But that's a secret.
I missed you.
Who could believe all this togetherness?
Believe it.
John Getz and Catherine Harold are Magruder and Loud. Weeknights at 7, 6 Central, here on Lifetime.
1964, London, England. The Beatles, live. We proudly present this Sony video performance of The Beatles, live. Now available on Sony Videotape for you to enjoy at home. Song after historic song, including this rare cut, unavailable on any Beatles record. You know you make me wanna shout, put my fingers out. And Sony brings you all this on VHS or Beta. Order now.
Use your credit card and call toll-free 1-800-338-4300 or save COD charges by sending $19.95 plus $3.75 shipping to Beatles Video, P.O. Box 1887, Atlanta, Georgia. Call 1-800-338-4300 for your Beatles live video now.
We run hot and cold. We come in red and blue. We cook and clean up. We even take out the garbage. Who are we? Jen Eyre. Who else?
Girls who roll out of bed looking great. No makeup, no nothing. Really bug me. But luckily for me, Maybelline has new Sheer Essentials makeup. It looks clean, natural. With 9 beauty essentials, it's actually better for your skin than no makeup at all.
Smart women know that something sheer is more beautiful than nothing at all. New Sheer Essentials.
I love it when they think I'm not wearing any makeup. No one has to know I didn't get up looking this way.
Sheer Essentials. Smart, beautiful, Maybelline.
Hi, welcome back. We're here with actress, singer, and dancer, multifaceted Mitzi Gaynor. Take a bow. Okay, now...
And her flowers.
This is
your hobby.
This is your hobby, right?
Well, one of my hobbies.
Right, not basket weaving.
No, right,
in baskets.
no, when they put me away, I was basket weaving. No, this is one of my hobbies, and I really enjoy it. And if you want to learn how to do it, it's kind of fun. I'll give you some pointers first of all.
Okay.
All right,
we have flowers here.
Yeah.
Gorgeous
if you notice,
flowers.
the basket has a piece of what they call oasis. I hope I'm not giving any of this stuff away.
Tell them what you told me earlier.
You have to soak it with water so it's heavy, and that's what holds up your flowers.
So they don't all break? You know how you stick them in the thing and they break off? That's what mine do.
You soak them.
I didn't know you soak them. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, we're both learning things on this show.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you cut them, you cut on the bias like a wrap. Never mind. Okay, you cut on the bias. No, that's
why?
All right. It can drink more water that way.
What would you like first?
Well, why don't we start with the, let's start with the iris. Let's do the purple iris right in front of you.
Now, while we start with the iris, why don't you start with Frank Sinatra?
Should I tell us about Frank Sinatra?
Yes.
Well, let me explain one thing. You have to do things in triangles. This has to be a long one, then the second is a medium one, and the third one is a shorter one.
Okay.
And you start on your 4 corners. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Wait a minute.
1, 2, 3.
I did it on a bias.
Yeah.
4 corners.
Okay, wait a second.
1.
Okay.
Tall one.
Tall one.
Short one.
And this is a very, that's the tall one. Okay,
Here's
can
the
I use
short one.
yours?
Sure. Oh, please do. Yes, I brought that from California.
Now yours
Okay.
is the short one, so I should do like a medium, right?
See, now you have a triangle there. Now go to the other points of your...
in the same corner?
Yeah, and let's use up all of these flowers. Always use 3 flowers. Always start on each corner.
Do you want to do yours?
No, I'll talk and wave my hands around.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Tell us about Frank Sinatra.
Okay, Frank Sinatra. What can I
we
tell you
did
about
3.
Frank
Now we did-
Sinatra
now we
that
move
everybody
on.
doesn't already know? Frank Sinatra is the most civilized man I've ever worked with in my
Really?
life.
What does that mean
Well, because he
exactly?
starts working, you don't have to go into the makeup department instead of like this, you know. at 5 o'clock. You get there at 8:30, and you start working at about 10:30, and then you go to dinner, and then by that time you've seen the rushes, and you go to bed, and then you don't have to get up until like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's just absolutely, it's wonderful. Know your lines, because otherwise he gives you one of those funny looks.
And is he quick? He's quick. He only likes to shoot it once.
Only likes to do it once, and only likes to have really professional people around him.
Right.
He loves character actors. And when Joey Lewis, at the Joker's Wild picture that I did, Joey Lewis, liked to tipple a little bit, you know. And he used to talk like this after a little while. And so he used to like to drink Jack Daniels, and he sent Frank 2 cases of Jack Daniels, and said, here's a little homework. Learn how to be like me. So,
really?
Isn't that cute?
That is cute. Now tell us, who is the other one we want to know about?
Well, who's your favorite leading man?
Well, it's hard to say who's your favorite leading man, because, you know, some of the people that I worked with are still alive. But anyway, I guess, you know, when you work with somebody like Bing Crosby.
How was he?
He was so wonderful. He was a Taurus, and I being a Virgo.
I'm a Taurus.
Well,
hello.
Now, wait a second. We understand that,
Yes,
huh?
we do.
understand.
Yes.
Dear, what are you doing over there?
We're doing the threesome
Putting the
here.
3 corners
Is that what
in.
we're doing?
Yeah.
Great.
Bad,
It's looking
we're doing
good?
bad?
Is it looking good?
Not
here?
really.
Yeah.
It's better than our cooking.
Well, I
That's
don't know.
for sure.
All right, go on,
Well,
Mitzi. Who else? Who did you like a bunch?
I liked David Niven, because
Wait
he
a
was so
second.
he was so wonderfully funny. One
he?
picture I played his daughter. I played his daughter in The Birds and the Bees. And the next picture I did with him, I played his wife.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
And that picture was a picture I had a piece of, and I've never seen it on television. So it's called We're Not Married.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Mitzi,
And it's
what's wrong with this here?
Can I come in front, or must I move around?
No, you have to
Because-
move around the back. You have to come right over here.
We're not
You can
doing
get in
well,
between.
are
I don't
we?
think this is right, Mitzi.
Well, it's
I mean,
beginning to look
didn't
pretty
you
good.
say this
It
is
is?
supposed to be corners?
Yeah, corners.
Yeah,
And then
okay,
now
that's
see that
something?
you've got empty space here, then you fill in these corners here.
No.
This
With
doesn't
what?
look very
Anything?
good so
Just
far.
keep-
What do you all think?
Well, let's
now,
get...
it's early.
I don't know.
Let's get
Early.
started
Now you just
here.
want to throw them in?
All right. Oh, now this is what I see.
Now we
I
just
have no
put this in.
patience for this.
Now,
so-
But each flower that you do, you have to make 3 of. Do you know how boring this is, folks?
Well, no, it's very. We have to add more.
Do you notice how
flowers.
I put them in and Nancy takes them out?
Yes, she does. I noticed that.
It's a wonderful team.
No, it's just
We'd
that
be great
I wanted
at
to
a
look
florist
nice,
shop.
Linda.
Well-
now, I hear that your husband, who is your manager, really helped you out in your career at
If it
one
wasn't for
time.
me, if it wasn't for Jack, I would not be alive today.
Now, you
Really?
went
What do you
through a real
mean?
down period where you even gained weight?
Oh, when I first met Jack, I weighed 155 pounds.
Can't imagine you
Yeah,
doing that.
and I had just broken up with Howard Hughes, and I was
Really?
I was a basket case.
What was
I'd
that
been
like?
Heaven. And,
Heaven?
yeah. And
Isn't
he was
it easier to
marvelous.
buy a flower arrangement?
Well, that's what I've been saying.
No,
Silk.
okay.
Think so.
Pink silk, right?
No,
Okay.
tell us about
How
that.
did your husband save your life?
Well, he said, "My God, you're fat." First of all, and which did not go down well.
I
and
bet.
we had a blind date, and my husband was with MCA, you know, the agents. I don't know if you.
No, I do
Yeah.
know that,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Sorry.
he was. I was going with the fellow that was booking this wonderful singer who was just coming in from Chicago, where he'd had a huge hit, Harry Bella something, you know. I mean, that's how long ago this was. So he said, "Do you want to go to Harry Belafonte?" And I said, "Harry Belafonte?" And he said, "Harry." But well, anyway, that night was the beginning of Harry Belafonte's incredible career. And I was terribly Hollywood, and I was dancing with Jack, saying, "Hello, darling, how are you?" Waving and doing all those funny things. And he said that I was a real idiot, and I said, "You don't say that to a star." He said, "No, you say that to you can say that to a skinny star, but you don't say that to a fat star."
Oh, that's a little bit of a low blow.
So I lost 40 pounds.
And you married him
And
anyway.
I married him anyway.
Oh,
He's
great.
been good for you.
Yes, he really has.
Yeah.
Somebody's making all kinds of obscene gestures.
Oh,
at you.
does that.
Thank
He's
you so
begging
much
us
for
now. He's
coming
on his
by.
knees begging.
I don't
You're
know if this is
fascinating.
good news or bad news, but I think you get to take this home.
What, me get stuck?
Thank you for coming by.
Coming up next, makeup for night and day. You're terrific. Really.
This program is brought to you in part by Campho-Phenique. Helps you face the world without a cold sore.
Oh, big boys don't cry over little cuts. No.
Oh, that doesn't hurt.
We're always making things up to soothe their pain.
Daddy, you kissed the pain away.
Now we don't have to. Introducing Campho-Phenique Antibiotic Plus Pain Reliever. It has something even the leading antibiotic doesn't. An anesthetic to stop pain. Campho-Phenique Antibiotic. Now you can mean what you say.
See? It doesn't hurt anymore.
Kids like cartoon vitamins that taste good. You want them to take a multivitamin you think is good for them. Introducing Sun-Kissed multivitamins for children, the essential vitamins kids need.
I like that Sun-Kiss for a taste.
New Sun-Kissed multivitamins for children.
I love your eyes, they're just my size. The way your hair hangs down to there, but I love your skin the best. 'Cause it's caressed.
New Caress, now with even more bath oil. Caress leaves skin softer than soap can. If you love your skin, soften it. Caress it.
But I love your skin the best. 'Cause it's caressed.
Skin feels best when it's caressed.
Bikini Bear, go for it. Get smooth skin to show for it.
For lovely legs and underarms, Bikini Bear Lotion Depilatory, pleasantly scented in use, and with our unique applicator remover for quicker, more thorough hair removal.
Bikini Bear.
Lee!
Miss Lee. Press-on nails for teens.
Miss Lee press-on nails for smaller hands, easy to put on as regular Lee press-on nails with 4 extra nails, 24 in all for a more perfectly beautiful fit.
Funny, your fingertips. Miss Lee press-on nails.
I like painting.
For my talented stain maker,
Yuck.
I get all the stain lifter.
Wow.
All goes right to the stain and just lifts it away.
A-L-L.
It's the stain lifter.
Hello again. So you say you've got a big evening planned, dining, dancing, the works, but here's the catch, work. You've got to go straight from the office to the dance floor and nothing flat. Well, here to tell us how to go from the day into the evening makeup-wise is Cynthia Mudd of L'Oreal. Hi. You've already started working. Tell me, this is Fran, and do you often find yourself in a situation where you have to go from the office right to a night out?
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes? So what's your advice? What do you do makeup-wise?
Well, most makeup for the office wouldn't be as heavy as evening time. So we want to, what you call, kick it up. Same basic colors, but we're going to darken them, exaggerate the eyes a lot more.
Well, how do you do that without looking like you're a member of Kabuki Theater or something? Not getting it too deep.
Well, that's according to personal taste, I feel.
Do you ever feel that you should change color completely?
I think it's fun to experiment with makeup and different colors.
Now, for example, when we first started out, she really didn't have any color on her eyelids. So what did you add?
Well, I've added a very deep, deep copper to the lid, and then a deeper brown that has a slight fleck in it in the corner.
What if somebody doesn't normally wear a lot of eyeshadow? What do you do?
Try more colors on them.
You try different kinds of colors? Does age make a difference? I mean, if a young person is going out, she can wear any kind of makeup. But as you get older, do you have to be careful for certain things?
It really depends on the face and what you're used to and what you're comfortable with. I think it's fun to experiment with makeup and to try different things, but it really depends on the person.
Well, when you're going out to experiment, that means spending some money. So what's the best kind of an investment that you can make if you say, gee, I want to try something different for nighttime?
Well, there are a lot of people at those counters that will help you suggest. There are also, I think a good rule of thumb is the basic colors that you use and make them darker.
Okay, what about frosted colors?
Well, for evening, I think it's fine. On the eyelid, I've seen them work very, very well for daytime.
Now, you're working very hard here. What are you doing on the cheeks?
Well, I'm just adding a little bit more cheek color.
And you're also brushing along the chin. What does that do?
This is a contour. Bring out the chin bone.
What kind of colors are you using here? Are you using a pink blush or a
Well, this is a mauve-colored blush. It's a little bit deeper than what she had on before. And I think to make it fun for the evening, we have brought a cobalt blue mascara.
Look at the color of that mascara. That's kind of hard to wear, isn't it?
No.
No?
You would think it was hard to wear. This is what I said, experimenting with colors.
How do you feel about wearing bright blue mascara?
I love it.
You love it. What does it do for brown eyes?
Well, it really makes the white of the eye very bright, and it just brightens up the whole coloring.
But of course, it's a much better look at night than during the day.
Oh, yes, it's fun. It's a fun look.
What's the most fun thing that you've done with your makeup when you're going out at night? Have you ever done anything really wild?
Yes.
What did you do?
Glitter on the eyes, under the brow bone, on the brow bone, under the eyebrow.
What do you think about that? Cynthia, what do you think about that? Glitter on the brow bone.
For a wild look.
Well, it's very wild, and it's fun to go out dancing and you can be anybody you want to be through makeup, and that's what's fun about it. And I think people have fun when they let themselves go and experiment with it.
Great. So now we have to take a quick look at the final look. All right, we're just putting on lipstick. Terrific. Okay, now, if you'd like to know how to make up your eyes like this, take a good look, you can write to Beautiful Eyes, Attitudes, in care of Lifetime, 1211 Avenue of the Americas, New York, New York, 10036. And you look terrific.
Thank you.
Ready to go out tonight.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Thanks, Cynthia. When we come back, Linda goes to a fashion show, and what fashions?
Aerobics is just not enough. Even if you work out every day, you need to balance aerobics with weight training, and that's what I do on It Figures.
Weekdays for a full hour starting at 7:30, 6:30 Central on Lifetime.
Attitudes is sponsored in part by Visuel Invisible Coverage Makeup and Lash Out Extending Mascara, both from L'Oreal.
You know what's real tacky? When your makeup looks like someone baked a cake on your face and you feel like a jerk. So I use Visuel Invisible Coverage from L'Oreal. It covers, oh, how it covers, but it's invisible. So when they ask, what's all this whoop-de-doo about invisible coverage? Just say, you've got to not see it to believe it.
Visuel Invisible Coverage Makeup from L'Oreal.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way.
No other glass cleaner works like Glass Plus. It sprays, and now, with a flick, it foams to stay where you want it and clean without streaking.
Gonna be a bright, bright Glass Plus day.
Glass Plus cleans glass, plus a whole lot more.
What kind of juice do I want to serve to my own family? That's what I try to ask myself at work. Every orange I see, it's like, would I select that one for my kids? We're making 100% pure juice. Each orange has to be ripe. It has to be sweet, or I just dump it back out. At times, we've rejected truckloads full that were just fine by government standards. But the government isn't putting juice on my table. I am.
Lynn Haycock makes Citrussil Select for your family and for hers.
The gold necklace, please. It's a gorgeous piece. I know. I've had my eye on it for quite a while. You know, it's one and of I my... sort of... Oh, please, go ahead. Well, sometimes I think you just have to. So, you don't have to wrap it. You'd like to wear it?
When you really want to treat yourself,
Absolutely.
nothing makes you feel as good as gold.
You're watching Lifetime.
Welcome back to Attitudes. You know, I recently had the opportunity to attend a showing of the very special collection of a designer who is considered the fashion world's newest star.
Well, the question is, will his star continue to shine? We'll let you decide after you see what happened at Saks Fifth Avenue.
These are the elements of style for fashion's French 37-year-old wonder boy Christian Lacroix, couture's latest celebrity. His puffed skirts, bright colors, and flamboyantly feminine frocks turn the fashion world on its ear. Lacroix has also been famous for the cash required to buy one of his made-to-order marvels. $15,000 to $30,000 a pouf. Well, that's French for skirt a la Lacroix. When he brings out his designs, everyone in attendance watches intently. The fashion dragons of the rag trade and the ladies of the Diamond Brigade all come to see if the newest titan can endure the test of time.
He's very inventive, and I think he's extremely good. I think I'm a little old to wear Lacroix. The only thing I can afford are the earrings, I think.
Let's talk for a moment about spirit. It's a spirit that we in America almost are afraid of, but because you have brought it to us, I think that women will reach out and take that challenge. I know, and you're hoping that will happen. It's very courageous to do what you do. A lot of designers play it down the middle, and it's very safe, very classic, it lasts a long time. But no, you kind of go out on the limb. Is that a choice from the very beginning in your career?
I think we have to be, to succeed, we have to be faithful to ourselves. And I started with this kind of fashion because it's in my mood. I can't help using bright colors and embroideries and ethnic things. And I think a lot of women are able and ready to wear that.
Try that. There's tension backstage at every show as the models preen and polish the Lacroix look. But as the fashion guru introduces his first ready-to-wear collection to America, the question in the air is, can the king of couture be the rage of retail as well? With shapes from the 60s and baubles from Bohemia, the collection is witty and whimsical. But does it sell? Apparently, yes. Sales for the supposedly wearable and affordable ready-to-wear Lacroix have been going strong, even with prices ranging from $600 for a simple skirt to $2,500 for a wool ribbon skirt to $8,000 for a yellow mohair coat.
You made such a splash when you first came on the scene. You were cover stories for Time and Newsweek. Is there some sort of fear now for you that you're going to have to now match what you've already done, that you're going to have to measure up with each collection?
The only solution is to be faithful to myself and just being who I am and just designing things I have in mind and never changing anything just for please people.
The Lord of Lux awaits the word on the street. Some can't even say his name.
Christian Lacroix.
Christian Lacroix. Am I right?
LaCroix, isn't it? Christian Lacroix.
And some can't say enough.
Oh, I'd love one of his suits. I saw the price tags, and possibly everyone could own just a little bit of Lacroix.
It's for somebody who is very small, very tiny, and very, very young.
Who's that? Christian Lacroix. Oh, but the man is fab.
Fabulous indeed. The Lacroix label has the Maddest touch. So much so that American Ballet Theater's Baryshnikov asked Lacroix to design costumes for the Gaieté Parisienne.
For me, fashion and theater are almost the same, because in my mind, each customer, especially with couture, of course, is like a character in a theater play, because she has to explain who she is in their a very deep personality.
Yes.
And it's pleasure and an excitement to design clothes suiting their personalities. I designed costume for Gaieté Parisienne from Offenbach, and Baryshnikov, the ABT director, asked me to design the costumes, and it was wonderful. I think that if he asked me these sketches, it was because he saw some haute couture outfits with bustles and poofs and all the things typical from the turn of the century in Paris. And I think that fashion today must be a synonym of freedom, and every length, every colors are fashionable.
Well,
unusual.
Very. I brought you a present.
What?
Earrings from
These
LaCroix.
are very interesting. What do his earrings go for?
Don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Well, thank
want to
you
thank
so
Saks
much.
for the earrings.
Do I have to buy you a house now and trade for these
I've already
earrings?
put your name on the mortgage payment.
Thank you.
We don't have any time. We want to thank all of our guests, Mitzi Gaynor,
Gaynor,
Jeffrey Banks, Dick DeBartolo, Cynthia Mudd, and Christian Lacroix.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Nancy Glass. Tomorrow afternoon at 3, 2 Central, actress Estelle Getty, known to millions as Sophia on TV's Golden Girls, joins Attitudes. Coming up, Vincent Gardenia and an all-star cast in the compelling conclusion of The Dream Merchants. Next here on Lifetime.
Attitudes, 1211 Avenue of the Americas, New York, New York, 10036.
You're watching Lifetime.
If you suffer from any of these medical problems, a contour chair with optional heat and massage may help. I'm Art Linkletter, and I'm concerned about these health problems. That's why I want to mail you this free contour chair catalog. You see, contour chairs are orthopedically designed to provide the kind of firm support you need to help reduce pressure on your legs, thighs, hips, and back. And to raise your legs above your heart, all you have to do is press this button. If you're concerned about your health, get free facts by mail about Contour. Find out about the marvelous relaxation that comes from the proper positioning of your body. Let me mail you this free Contour chair catalog, filled with details on the health benefits Contour chairs provide. Call me to get this important free information by mail now.
Call 1-800-858-5900. That's 1-800-858-5900. Toll free. Call 1-800-858-5900.
This man is a dentist, so we can't show you his face in a TV commercial. Good morning, Rob. But because he is a dentist, you might be wondering what kind of toothbrush he's using. Rob, would you mind showing us? Isn't that the new Oral-B Ultra? New head, new bristles, new handle. New Ultra from Oral-B. Oral-B, the toothbrush more dentists use.
When does 1 minute feel like a zillion? When waiting for that tempting, tantalizing, tingly tang of cheddary Cheese Whiz. Then, just when you can't wait another second, it's done. Cheese Whiz processed cheese spread. The marvelous microwave-in-a-minute cheese sauce.
If your hair is dried out from coloring or perming, use extra conditioner on the ends.
That's EFA shampoo and conditioner. Another salon secret from Germac.
Use Germac EFA shampoo and conditioner with rich moisturizers for soft, sexy hair.
You're watching Lifetime.
Welcome to the Lifetime Evening Movie. Tonight, the conclusion of Dream Merchants, starring Mark Harmon and Morgan Fairchild.
Sorry.
Spending for quality. That's how I built Magnum.
That's how you're going to lose Magnum.
And who will I lose it to? You?
I want to put you in Kessler's job.
Get out of Magnum!
The hell with you. I don't want to have anything to do with you or your studio. Here's a nickel I owe you. Thanks for the movie.
The wonder of the century, the miracle of the age, moving pictures.
What did you say there?
A fabulous new invention, my friend. Pictures that move.
Can I work for you, Mr. Kessler? I'm a good worker.
Do you have to go?
I want to make movies. Take care of yourself, huh?
Johnny, I don't know whether you're good or bad for me, but we're going to New York.
You got a name?
Johnny Edge.
I'm Dulcie Warren.
What's an average two-reeler cost to make, Mr. Slade?
Well, if you're smart, know how to cut corners, maybe $800–900.
You do have enough money. Enough to make a two-reeler at least.
Oh, where?
Sell the Nickelodeon.
We're looking for a name for the company. Magnum Productions.
To Magnum Productions.
Kessler, the Combine doesn't want Magnum to make any more pictures. We hereby revoke your license to engage in the manufacture thereof.
We're going to California. Dulcie! Hey, Dulcie!
Hello, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
Good night, my dear. You're getting better and better every day.
Jack! Do reverse fender and shoot! Money! Take the fall! Peter, you got a smash hit. A smash hit?
Then why didn't you tell me you were pregnant?
I didn't want to spoil things with us.
So you killed our baby. War's declared. We're in the war.
It's gonna be like old times, huh?
It'll never be like that again, Peter.
Johnny's a fool, Dulcie. And now that you know how things are with him, maybe you can pay some attention to how I feel about you. You should have been his son, not me.
He doesn't mean to hurt you, Mark. He loves you.
Maybe you don't feel quite the same way about me now. But I can make you happy. I know I can. 1, 2, 3.
Dulcie and I got married yesterday.
You